So I go around here, down here, here, over here, up here.
You might die, but actually make it. No, this time. Oh, nah. Too close.
Hang on, hey, with Donkey Kong thing.
Fucking dick. He's fucking dick.
Testing, 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 testing. Testing, 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 testing. Mute that. Copy this. Go over here. Nope. Let me see. Dashboard, I think is what I want. Give it a minute or several. See if people jump on the stream. Follow. 2 viewers. Alright, gonna give it 4 more minutes. Howdy, yo. Indefinitely. Oh yeah, I figured, I don't know many other people with Toxic as a screen name, but welcome. I have been meaning to play this for a while, but I didn't own it until Monday? When did the sale end? Monday? Monday or Tuesday? I don't even know what day today is. Fuck. It's happened. I joke about this happening all the time, but I legitimately do not know. Today's Thursday. Animal Crossing. Yeah, Trent Farrell's been Animal Crossing it up in our living room, so every time I go into the kitchen, I hear that, and it's like, I always think he's like choking on something, till I look into the TV and see he's like talking to somebody about bells or something. I have never played an Animal Crossing game. I probably will never play an Animal Crossing game. Of course, I say that, and then I'll end up being unemployed forever, and then I'll become a professional streamer and play Animal Crossing. Well, I'll wait another 2 minutes. My computer here says it's 9:58. I said I'd stream at 10. I will stream at 10. I don't give a fuck if there's one person in here, 0 people in here. I have streamed to 0 people before. I could stream to 0 people again. Yes, I do. I do play Fortnite, actually. I have been teaming up / squatting up with one Jimmy Stars on the regular. He has been my Fortnite avatar, teaching me all the things that I need to know. And that has been fucking fun. I think I'm a level like 41 or 42. Well, then we should all get on together eventually. Played with Pat Anthony a couple times. He's pretty good too. 1 minute and I'm hitting that X button. It's probably just going to take me to a menu anyway. I have seen videos on this game. My buddy has played this game. He also streams occasionally. I never know how to pronounce his name because it's spelled weird. But I saw pieces of this game. I just finished, what was it? Alan Wake a week ago. When all this quarantine bullshit started. Wow, 5 viewers. That's more than I've probably ever had at once. You people must have nothing to do today, or you're just incredibly bored, or you're desperate for attention. I do have the chat open, both on my PlayStation Quattro and my PC, so if people ask me questions like King Nerd Toxic and I have an engaging conversation, feel free. I will answer pretty much any questions, whether it be wrestling or otherwise. The only request I have is let's not talk politics, because I have no interest in any of that. I'm here to play a supernatural fucking video game. Alright, it is officially 10 o'clock. I'm gonna hit that X button. Am I excited for WrestleMania? Yes and no. I am excited to just see what the fuck they potentially do. Since they are saying they're gonna do it like all over the world and shit like that. But, like in enclosed environments. Like, it's very weird to have the return of the Biker Taker of WrestleMania with no people. But I guess it gives them an excuse to do a match not in a ring. Like, they said it's a boneyard match, so I'm sure this is going to take place in some yard somewhere. Maybe the Undertaker's yard. He's got a farm. A lot of people have farms. I'm hoping Brock Lesnar and Drew McIntyre wrestle in a barn. Alright, I'm hitting next. Here we go. Let's see what happens. I haven't watched any of the AEW shows. I've watched clips on, like, Instagram and YouTube and stuff. Like, I saw some German suplex thing that Kenny Omega took and landed on his shoulder from Trent Beretta, I think, last night. I don't know. I just haven't really been interested in watching wrestling, but maybe now that I have nothing else better to do, I might. I have my headphones on, so I guess I'll switch it to headphones. I will turn on subtitles if I can find them. There they are. Subtitles normal, subtitle background. I don't know what that'll do. Okay. I'm literally going into this fresh. I have not touched it. Gamer Biker. I'm assuming that's Chuck. Hello, Chuck. Big Money. Lone Wolf. Whatever the fuck you want to call yourself these days. It's interesting to me that most games have the credits option right on the front. Like, you don't even need to play it. You can just go into it. I'm not going to fuck with the brightness. I'm not going to fuck with any of this. I'm just going to hit new game. Here we go. Yeah, like that Scooby-Doo one, I never got a chance to watch that. I would be interested in watching a WWE cartoon thing of some sort. I think that'd be pretty neat. They had, what was it, Camp WWE? But I don't know if they do any of the voices on there. I haven't watched any of that either. We got officially furloughed as of yesterday, so I applied for unemployment, so we'll see what happens. But as of right now, I figure I'll try and kill time with this. And hopefully the feed holds up and all that other stuff.
Fair warning. This is gonna be weirder than usual.
Well, I sure hope so.
Can't be helped. You called me. So here I am.
I'm pretty sure the only Remedy game I've played so far was Alan Wake.
Sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like we live in a room and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster.
I've seen The Room. It's alright.
The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie. What is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world.
So it's like Shawshank Redemption.
We all feel safe in that room.
Supernatural Shawshank.
But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here. Why did you bring me here?
Who are you talking to?
Anyone here?
Clearly no, there's no one here. There's no one at the desk. Are you guys on quarantine? Can I leave? I go outside? No, of course not. Why would I be allowed to leave? That's what they should have started with the option of just like, oh, well, you left and the world fell apart because you decided to go away. I'll be the receptionist. Can I sit in the chair? No? That was weird. Can't do that again. Yeah! Alright. I can jump on your desk. Fuck your desk. Kick all this shit off of here. Fuck your fan. You don't need this fan. It's raining outside. What do you need a fan for? Already game of the year. Look at these fan physics. It's like soccer. Or football. For our South American friends. Oh, I got something metal. Oh, I gotta hold it. I've noticed a lot of games lately have had you hold buttons for things. Did that have a prompt on it? Because I didn't see it. That's not weird. That door just opened by itself. Or did I open it? With my telekinetic prowess. Internal lockdown in effect. Building lockdown in effect. Multiple containment breaches detected. Multiple building shifts detected. Head of research override. HRA protocol activated. This does look very real, Mama of Littles. I will agree with you there. The acting, all the stuff in games lately has been top notch. I just started Red Dead Redemption 2 the other day, which I have to say is slow as fuck and kind of boring. I get it that it's a Western, but holy shit, like, even walking seems like a challenge. Alright, these doors definitely do just flat out fling open.
This seal. I saw it a long time ago. I keep seeing it in my dreams.
Is that it? Oh, she didn't sound like she was done talking. Open collectibles. That's what I missed before. Oh, great collectibles. There's going to be a bunch of these. Redacted. correspondence. Certain objects now outside the Bureau, recent incidents have instituted blah 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 blah, unauthorized weapons, pagers, laptops, smartwatches, smartphones, smart gaming devices, anything smart. Number 2, pencils. Any objects considered iconic representations of an archetypal concept, e.g., rubber ducks, ketchup bottles. All material in a Bureau investigation is to be brought in through the... So don't bring anything in to work, basically. Oh, I hope it does, because right now, the beginning of Red Dead 2 is boring as fuck. I killed a legendary bear with a revolver. L3. Here's how dumb I am. Sometimes I forget that L and R3, you know, like left and right. I have to think for a second which stick exactly that is. This is all in your head, lady.
I've been looking for them, and they were hiding in plain sight.
Oh, so is this like a Men in Black kind of thing with the most recent Men in Black, where Tessa Thompson is like, I know you guys exist, and then she finds out they exist, and they're like, we're gonna make you one of us, just like Will Smith in the first movie, but then it's not as good as the first movie, because Will Smith's not in it, and it's got Thor in it, but he's not Thor, he's just some weird British guy, kind of like what he was in the female Ghostbusters movie. I can talk a lot without taking a breath. Do I have any favorite horror games? I knew it was you, Nicole, you didn't have to specify, but yes, I had just finished playing Resident Evil 2 a lot. I played it through with both characters from beginning to end on both ends, and I thought that remake was really well done. If I knew I had a regular cash flow coming in, I would potentially risk buying Resident Evil 3 remake, but I can't justify that purchase right now. So maybe when I see how all this unemployment business and how my last paychecks work out and all that other stuff. But hopefully I get to return to work sooner than later. Oh, he knocked over the wet floor sign. Diaz is going to be mad. I also look around everything in games. Look for collectibles, look for a lot of stuff. I said I played Alan Wake earlier. That game has collectibles everywhere. But I'll be honest, I don't even know what they unlocked, because after I finished that game, I looked in the menus and I didn't really see anything that they potentially could have unlocked. As you should all know by now, the R4 reports are due by the end of the week. Blah, 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 blah. If you need an extension, R4E. So this is definitely government, because it's a lot of words. Oh, who's singing? Well, I would like to do a shot-for-shot remake of the very first episode of The American Office, considering it's almost a shot-for-shot remake of the British one, and just do all the roles myself. But I just actually have to do it. And if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna like gimmick up, like with the hair and the makeup and everything. So we'll see how that all goes. Hey, there's a guy here.
Hey, excuse me.
I have not played DayZ. I think I might have played DayZ once, like when it was a demo, but I haven't played it recently.
There you are. You are here about the job.
I am.
Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way.
Janitor.
You work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you later, you are relevant. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna.
Well, I'm glad I turned on subtitles.
Drops to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all. Think about
It's foreign. It's a foreign name.
But that said, I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around, that's him.
Well, this chick's got the right idea. DTA, man. Don't trust anybody. Fuck these wet floor signs. This is a carpet, I think. It looks like a carpet. I watched the Benoit episode, but I have not watched anything else from that show. Was I already down here? I guess I was already down this way, wasn't I? Or was I not? I guess, I don't know. I already can't tell which way I've gone in this place. It's confusing. I'll just go in the elevator.
The cell.
Yeah, the Benoit one was sad as shit.
I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it.
I heard the New Jack
I've
one's
been
pretty
trying
good.
to pull it down ever since.
I really want to watch that Owen Hart one.
Will you help?
I'm trying to talk in between this chick talking. That's what you learn on commentary. They tell you on commentary, never talk when the ring announcer's talking. So when they're doing introductions and stuff like that. Michael Cole yelled at Triple H on that first in-house SmackDown that they did during quarantine. So that shit's real. Season 1 on YouTube. Montreal episode was pretty good. Benoit, though, that episode was real. Yeah, I didn't know he broke her back before she died. I can just imagine that she was in just... Yeah, I can't imagine what was going through her mind through all that. I mean, the guy who saves you from an abusive relationship goes nuts and then murders you and then murders your child. And just, yeah, it's a lot. Very disappointing, but hey, it happened. I really want to watch that Owen Hart one. Like, I was a big Owen Hart mark back then, so just to hear how his wife and his son... I have the book that she wrote.
Did I lose you there for a moment?
Yeah, there's some weird credits.
My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the
This
end of
chick
this
is
period.
wigged out already. CTE. Yes and no. I guess I try not to get hit in the head as much as I can, but you know, you're taking bumps, your brain's rattling around in your old skull cage. I don't have the clearance for that. What is beeping? Can I turn that off? More collectibles. I'm knocking over everything. This lady is a klutz. But yeah, CTE, I mean, it's scary, but you also gotta think the amount of CTE that Benoit went through. Like, you watch that dude's career, he took just so much punishment. Plus, like, that thing they said about the headbutt, right? Like, Harley Race said don't do it, then Dynamite Kid did it, and he said don't do it, then Benoit did it, and you see the results of it. So, like, I'm never gonna do that. And they don't really allow chair shots to the head and stuff like that. Like, I got knocked out for like half a minute once recently, wrestling Rush Hour, caught a rogue super kick to the temple, but yeah, I didn't really lose consciousness. Like, I just kind of like faded out for half a minute, but I was fine. But it does kind of scare me a little bit, but I don't think I'm ever gonna get to be that bad. But I guess you never know, right? Uh-oh.
Shit.
There's a dead man.
You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really?
Who are you talking to? Me? Is she talking to me?
There's the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events.
This feels like Lost.
Perceived reality. Now,
Like when they find the Dharma Initiative tapes.
Of course, a prime example.
Oh, it's live action.
A very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner, and you're it.
Look at this place. Where am I?
Oh, yeah, I can imagine. We have a female manager up in PPW in Pennsylvania named Delilah, and she has like a fused spine and like a rod in her back and stuff, so she actually can't do anything physical with us. But yeah, she talks, like, anytime she even remotely gets shaken around, it like fucks her whole world up. Well, this is an interesting room. Oh, okay. I was like, where am I supposed to go? Yeah, I figured X was jump. Oh shit, you can climb too? Oh. I don't have a weapon. But there's a guy there. What is that? There's a gun over there, though, in the sky. Excuse me. I'm just gonna... Can I... What am I supposed to do? Ah! Oh, okay. I didn't see the triangle button cue. Okay. I got a trophy. Alright. I have a weapon.
Okay. Now I have a gun.
We both said the same thing. Recharges ammo, that's cool. Always go for headshots, because that's what video games have taught me. I didn't hit him in the head, though. Fuck it. Ah! Service weapon regenerates ammunition automatically when not in use. If only all guns were like that. I've watched enough cops to know how guns work. I also have to figure out the logistics of streaming me watching cops. Like, how can I get away with that? I guess if I don't show the actual episodes, just have them on in the background and just let people follow along at home, I might be able to do that. What are these things? What are these things that they're dropping? So much to not know. Oh shit, he's got a gun. Alright, shooting feels really good in this, like the control of control. Enemies drop health when damaged, collect health to restore.
Something's coming. This threat. An attack. Duty as director.
Duty!
Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here.
Okay. This is alright. Like, within the first 10 minutes, this chick's gotten real comfortable with everything. There's a gun that's alive, there's a dead body. I'm assuming she's never met this person, but she knows that the dude was talking to her inside her head. He made a mess of everything. Yeah, this definitely reminds me of Lost, like with the Dharma Initiative, everything. Of course, Alan Wake, because it's from the same studio. Alan Wake was kind of boring too. Toggle map. Wow! There's a lot of places to go. I guess the yellow objective is where I want to go. I'm sure I'm going to get lost in here eventually. Whoa, okay. Was not expecting this.
You can't let this happen. 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 You stopped it. You... Oh, thank you. That was... horror. Walk away.
Take that, zombie guy. Whoa, he just dusted. like all good video games. Video games. Where is that alarm? Can I turn it off? I've already been here. Never mind. Can I go in here now? No? Fucking knock these boxes over? This is the best game ever. Look at all the physics. Look at them all. I really hope that there is some, like, government official that shows up and they're just like, you have wrecked this place. What is your deal? Alright, I guess if I go this way... Oh, okay, I can use it while it's up. That's useful.
The hotline. Secure line of communication.
Oh, that's weird.
Guidance.
Hey, that's me! That's me! Oh! Oops. Oops. I didn't know. Oh, that's... I like this game. This is amazing. Look at this shit. I can break stuff with this gun. Fuck your bulletin board. Oh my god! That poster's just fucking shredded. Alright. Fuck that lady over there. Fuck that thing over there. Fuck these time cards. Oh my god, look at that shit. That is amazing. Can I damage the light on the ceiling? That's a good question. This one? It went out, kinda, or it's flickering. What about the clock? Alright, this game is made for me. What's that thing? Is that a smoke alarm? That doesn't do anything. Oh! In this office building, they shoot back. Ow, 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 ow! The lava, there's a guy floating. Where'd that come from? Where'd that come from? Where'd that come from? Over here? Oh, Doom Eternal? Yeah, I want to play Doom Eternal also. I really like the 2016 Doom a lot. The unofficial Doom 4. But I really like that one. I heard this one is a little bit more platformy. So, I don't know how that's gonna change, like, gameplay or whatever. Give me 1 second, 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 1 second. I hear people talking, sorry, trying to chat and all that other stuff. Yeah, Doom, I really want to play Doom Eternal. Same thing with Resident Evil 3. I don't know what my money flow is going to look like, but I definitely want to get that. Why is this man floating? Can I shoot him? Should I shoot him? Yeah, there's a lot of platforming I heard. I don't know what gaming stuff you follow, Mr. Beowulf, but if you check out GiantBomb.com, that's usually my go-to for anything game-related. They have some, they do these things called Quick Looks, which is basically like an hour-long playthrough of the game, and they give you their honest opinions. Like, if they think it sucks, they're honest about it. I go to them for pretty much everything, and they're funny as fuck, so that helps too. Hey, there's another one of my pictures. That explodes really good. Whiteboard, not so much. What about this thing? No? Really? Only my picture explodes the best. Maybe there's a reason behind that. Look, that is cool! That's just like, remember Metal Gear Solid 2? When you could, break the what is it, the window mirror thing in, the cruise ship? It's just like that. You can make the ice cubes melt.
Reminder, if you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow these simple steps. 1. Search the room for any altered items or objects of power. 2. Carry the altered item or object of power to the nearest safe room.
Object of power.
3. Wait for Bureau staff to find you and the object. If there are no altered items or objects of power in the vicinity, then reach your supervisor via the nearest intercom and await further instructions.
Fuck this mug.
For your attention.
Fuck this mug. There we go. It didn't explode, but it moved. See you in hell, dinner plate. Oh, great. I'm an awesome role model for children. Sorry. This is an adult stream. I do swear a lot, so if you have a problem with swearing, this is not the place you need to be. You have 2 kids now. That's crazy. Jimmy's got 2 kids. You got 2 kids. I have 0. I have a cat who's asleep right now. Should I shoot this man? Should I not shoot this man? Oh, I color runned him. Oh, I made him explode. Alright, well hopefully he wasn't like a good guy. Is that a stapler or an altered item? It's gone is what it is. I like this game. It lets me be dumb, and I like being dumb. I like playing games my way. Where sometimes I'll play the role of the character, and sometimes I'll just do stupid shit, like this. Alright. This is just a little disturbing, right? It's not just me. Like, you taking a nap, or... I guess maybe I should read these collectibles. Okay. Missions. Just fading around in the oldest house. I guess that's me. The headquarters of the Federal Bureau of Control to look for answers to the mysteries of their childhood. Got into the building by the janitor, Ati. Jesse finds Zachariah Trench, the director of the bureau, shot dead. She picks up the pistol next to the body and turns. Oh, so I've lived through this. I don't need to read this. I've lived it. Hissguard. Those are the guys who have been shooting at me. Hissguards use the standard issue bullpup rifles they carried prior to corruption, while the armored guards carry pump action shotguns. They have no observed paranormal. So bad guy shoots. Gotcha. Hey! So much is expected from the director, responsibility, the privilege. Zachariah Trench. That's that dead guy. He kind of looks like Jorah from Game of Thrones, just not the same. This is talking about the gun. I will eventually read all these things, but right now I'm just kind of digging, shooting stuff. Mold eradication efforts, upcoming annual salary review, new supplier of coffee filters. Hopefully this isn't boring to anybody. I'll try and read it in a funny accent. For Marshall's eyes only, Marshall. We checked out the suspected AWE in Duluth. Wasn't anything just like the house fire before this and the multifunctioning clothes dryer before that. My team is getting pretty sick of duds. We need to find a better way to sort out fake AWEs from the real things, or you need to rotate these field agents off for a bit. Anyway, we're en route to Sherman Ranch, next one on the list. Let's hope it's a little livelier there. Sincerely, Special Agent Keenum. Uh-oh.
Reminder, if you experience an...
I think I already listened to that. So I'm not going to listen to it again. I popped the box. Pushing buttons. No! Now I'm locked in. Is that a good idea? Can I get out of here? I guess I just push the button again. Well, why would they give you the option of closing this from the inside if you didn't need to? I'm gonna leave that open. Where do I need to go? I need to go the opposite direction. So that means, if I need to go the opposite direction, that means I'm gonna go over here. There's a lot of voices talking. More than the usual ones I hear in my head. Ha ha ha. Mental unhealth joke. Oh, what's that? Don't let mold hit your ride. It's good advice. I don't know. Should I read the collectibles as I get them, or should I just ignore them? Because there seem to be a lot. Dinner reservation at 7 p.m. at Chez Ombre. Wife will meet you there. Don't be late. Flowers are ready for you at lobby reception. Remember, she is turning 46. They underlined 46. I am not to be disturbed. Cancel all my appointments for the day. For the rest of the week, I can't trust them, Barbara. Not a single one. So, the guy who shot himself in the head said that. Let's work hard. His life is in your hands. See, that's just like now, people, with this quarantine. Wash your hands. Okay, this is all red. Central Executive!
Hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. burrowing into everything in this place. Is the Hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy. That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
Why are all the people floating? I keep seeing these, and I keep thinking they're the thermoses from Alan Wake, but they're not. Hell yeah! Just leave that shit running. Can I turn it off? Okay. Leave that shit going. Woo! Rock and or roll. This doesn't look weird at all. Just your average government, so I just jumped down. Alright. Okay. Bad guys! Whoa, 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 whoa. Can you die? Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa.
Cleanse the control point. What does that mean? Help me fix it.
And I'm sure they'll get to explaining this at some point. I just find it a little strange that this chick walks in day one, not even, like, knowing anything, seemingly, and then... Whoop.
Can you hear me?
I can.
Are you with us? With the Bureau? Are you still sane?
That is a good question. Hello, talking box.
Please.
Can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope. Emily Pope. Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie?
Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting.
I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
You're not a real person.
Director Faden. Call me Jesse. Okay, Jesse.
Look at the smile on this chick's face.
Like somehow this hostile force, this Hiss, that works. Somehow the Hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The Hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you.
Am I supposed to know what any of these terms are? Okay.
That makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot. Trench is dead. Shot. I found his body. And the gun.
Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
The service weapon. Also, and this can sound crazy, he keeps appearing to me, saying things.
No, that doesn't sound crazy here.
It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point.
It's not that hard to make out. You just kiss for a long time.
The whole room
As long as the other person's into it, you're alright.
did that. And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet.
Lady, I don't know. Yeah, there you go. Blame
This
Ati.
is fucking unbelievable.
She said fucking.
I can't even.
She's like me.
Look,
She can't even, guys. She can't even.
you probably have a million more.
Oh my gosh. She can't
Do you know
even.
my brother Dylan?
Dylan?
Not yet.
Jesse and Dylan.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already.
Wait, Emily
She's the
Pope.
opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long.
In that, Kerry Washington plays a character. Oh, Elizabeth Pope?
Yes. I can try.
I don't know. I never watched that show.
I'm speaking for you, of course.
Thanks.
We can try it together.
Okay. If Jesse's gonna talk to me, I'm gonna talk to her.
Okay.
Maybe she can hear me.
You with me? We did it
FBC?
before. Push the hiss out.
She got a real rusting bitch face, if you know what I mean. Should I push this button? No, 'cause I'll just close the door. It's in here. A folder. Control points are locations that the Bureau has identified as being vital junctions of the oldest house. When the appropriate harmonization devices are arranged around the control point in the redacted arrangement, the surrounding area will not experience any foreseen building shifts. These control points are discovered by a black space detection of an unobstructed ping using the black within of a 37-foot radius. Wow, there's just a lot to take in. I showed up to a building and I'm shooting people who are also... What is this thing? It's so much going on. You seem nice. I can't shoot you, though. And then, what's up with this dude over here? Has he got hiss? Looks like that Spider-Man kiss. She's still... You okay? You alright? Need a water or a lozenge? I can't read what that says. Federal agent. Uh-oh. Did I kill that one? Maybe I shouldn't have done my Vulcan mind meld. Oh no! She dusted.
It didn't work. The hiss has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
I mean, lady, it's your first day. You shouldn't have expected you'd be able to... Where are you?
We need to make a plan, Jesse.
I hear you. Where did you go? Is this you on the floor? No, that's not you. That's not you. Where'd that lady go? The Pope lady. Did she go upstairs? Where'd she go? Oh, there she is. Pope lady. What's up?
I can't cleanse them. I saw. It was worth a shot.
I saw.
Thank
You
for
sucked
doing
at it.
Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it.
Listen,
For that biscuit.
the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing.
She looks like she could take a punch. This Jessie chick with that fucking jaw.
That's
Just
enough.
wham! Still keep going.
Maybe it's too much already.
Kind of like got that Tessa Blanchard
Can't
jawline.
tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an altered world event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time.
I never
And
played
very
Max Payne.
classified.
I remember seeing all the video reviews and stuff on
My boss,
G4,
Cassie Darling, would know,
like
but
X-Play, but I've never actually played any of them.
I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us.
Oh, okay, that's what that is.
Few of us.
HRA.
And Director Trench would know. Trench. Where
I'm sure they were better than the movie,
whatever
because I know that the movie had nothing to do with the
mentioned
games,
something called the hotline.
because they were like demons or something.
Said I should find it. It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone, a direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the Hiss.
Max Payne had that. Was that the first one that had that bullet time gameplay, the dodging, slowdown shit, or was that just one of the popular ones? I don't know if it was the first.
Okay, that's my next stop.
Like Stranglehold.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of
Tomasi Ciampa?
I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
Tomasi Ciampa. Alright, so Tomasi Ciampa's here. Jonathan Gargano's here. Right, that Matrix game, Enter the Matrix. I played that.
I'm not a director.
That game was glitched as fuck.
Why am I here?
I ask myself that every day, Jesse.
Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now.
That's like the Magneto prison from X-Men.
I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world.
Part of this world with floating people.
Only to see the Hiss destroy it all.
Hey, that phone's ringing. Hey guys, that phone's ringing. In that empty void, you guys might want to pick up that phone, or am I gonna pick up that phone? I don't see my reflection. There's no numbers on that phone, so how do you call out? Is it like the bat phone? I have a lot of questions. I completed a mission.
This is all new to you, so don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions. The door to the comms department.
Oh, I should cut her off.
The hotline should be in the communications department.
Okay, tell me this.
Where did the Hiss come from? I'm not sure. You said the Hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in? No. No, just inside. The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking.
Oh, okay, so it's like Monsters Inc.
Context,
It's like Monsters Inc.
Lockdown holds. The Hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the Hiss to destroy it.
I'm with you on that, Emily. You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This building, the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
I've been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't.
So it's like the island from Lost.
The work we do here is essential, but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door.
Okay.
I'm going to assume that every time she says you, she's talking about the player. Me. Or am I to assume there's something else?
I keep hearing him in my head. Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense, but an echo maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like
that's cool.
Doomsday's probe sending back data. But that's just a hypothesis on my part. I need the gun to research it. But you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
I think I will. Yeah.
So HRA stop you from becoming Hiss? It seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when
Dr. Darling.
Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. And each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever
Her
seen.
mouth animates really weird.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil
Like, look at her
his
mouth when she
very
talks.
big presentations. With these, he just passed them out.
It's
And
fucking
his
me up.
behavior makes me wonder what exactly he knew.
Did I already go through all these? I don't know if I did this one.
Can you tell me what an object of power is exactly? This is all, well, new to me.
Yeah, me too.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the pure utilitarian sense. Got it?
What?
Did she memorize this? Got it. Thanks. Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Oh, you
Just
bet.
let me know.
Okay, I can't pull out my gun because I was gonna. Oh, I can. Wait, those don't have pictures. Those are empty. That one. Is that me? Is that what I'm gonna become up there? You'd think that they would put the oldest ones up top, and then move the newer ones down to the bottom, and then move them up as they aged. But yeah, this is reminding me of a lot of things. It's reminding me of Alan Wake, which I know this studio did Alan Wake, and I've said Alan Wake like 40 times during this stream. But Alan Wake. I know there's an Alan Wake reference in this game. I've already looked it up. I spoiled that for myself. I guess I'll leave this room that I don't remember going into. Oh, okay. It was just where she was standing before. But it seems like Lost, too, because the building can only present itself to the people, or the building will only present itself to the people that it wants to present itself to, which is similar to the island. You couldn't get to the island unless either you knew where it was going to be, or the island wanted you to be there. But I know in Alan Wake, there was this typewriter. It was like a magic typewriter that anything that you would type would become reality, and that was kind of the point of the game, is that he was being forced to write this book for this evil demonic spirit thing. So I'm guessing that was a altered item or whatever the other. I already forgot the terms that they've used there. All right, so this map is huge, and I guess all right, I got to go to the yellow thing up at the top. So I can't get there. I have to go across the way. See, I'm glad that you can have the map open while you're exploring. I'm just gonna look for collectible. Shifted bathroom complaint. Listen, I know you can't control building shifts, but the executive level restroom has been missing for weeks now. I worked my ass off in the Islamabad station for 3 years. I've earned the right to a nice workplace shitter. If you can't bring it back, at least find out where it went. D. Rodriguez. That's a problem. If your toilet goes disappearing, that's not cool. For a government building, they sure do have a lot of collectibles that I can just take. I can't pull out my gun. Why can't I pull out my gun? I want to pull out my gun. I want to shoot these things. There's another radio. Woo! Shoulders. I'm more of a right shoulder guy, not a left shoulder guy. That's my picture again. Look how pretty I am. I am gorgeous. Look at that. Spitting image. Spitting image. Hurt my shoulder, apparently. So far, the shooting is neat. The gameplay is interesting. Limitations review, but by far the most restrictive is the inability to use certain technological instruments. The oldest house does not allow devices that receive or emit any signal. Radio waves are the only transmittable signals in the oldest house, and even those are often unreliable. If the power of collective unconsciousness is taken into account, this is like a fever dream as far as words go. Like, as soon as you start to read it, it kind of becomes a little hard to understand because there's just so much gobbledygook in there. If the power of collective unconsciousness is taken into account, it could be that certain pieces of technology are too new in the cultural redacted for the oldest house to redacted them. Similarly, these items have not been known to become receptacles for altered status. So that's probably why they say don't bring new tech like smartphones and shit in here, because they don't know how it's going to react in this place. The oldest house. Is there a newest house? That's a question. I didn't mean to hit that button. I meant to hit this button. How do I get up there? I guess I gotta go... I don't know. Let's just explore. Alright, it's a video game. That's what you do in video games. You explore. I need a clearance level 4. I don't even have clearance level 1 to get into that other room. Let's collect shit. Collect shit and shoot shit. I'll try not to make this boring. Sometimes I'm funny. We'll see if that hits today. Hey, my gun came back! I shot that leaf. Alright, so do I go... I keep hitting... I'm so used to the touchpad being the map for other games. I guess I can go this way. Alright, so this is the director's office. I've already been in here. So I need to go this way. I think. Or maybe, you know what? Okay, so I've already been out here. Fuck that picture. Executive affairs. This is where executives have affairs with their secretaries, with their assistants. Okay, I forgot I have... Oh my god! I forgot I have this telekinesis power. Look at this shit. This is amazing. Oh my god. I just like breaking shit. Central executive. Alright, so this is where I was before. Alright, I can't use any of my weapons in here. Probably because all these dudes are here. So what happens if I go into there again? Fast travel. Outfits? Accessorize. Astral dive suit. Whoa! What is this? What is this? Look at that spine. It's attached to her head. I don't know why I have this. I'm gonna change back because I don't know why I have it. Alright. But that's cool. I don't know why they would give that to you right out of the jump. Maybe I bought some kind of deluxe... I think I just bought the standard edition of this game. I know I don't have the DLC for it yet. Which I know takes place after the game, so I haven't bothered to look at that. Alright, I'm getting turned around. Okay. Okay, so this is where I came down originally. So I recognize that little clock. So this was the room she was in. Right? Okay. So let's go up this way? Or do I... No, I think I'm supposed to go through this room. Because the weird... See that weird shiny thing? I think I'm supposed to follow stuff like that. It even says open map here, so...
Again, a welcome message.
Wait, what was that? A weapon mod? Oh, I got stuff. Headshot boost, reload efficiency, astral reload efficiency. I think I'd like reload efficiency right now. Personal mods. Health recovery. Energy boost. Astro health boost. Let's go with health recovery. Assets. There's just so much to look at here. I don't know what all these are. Unknown caller. Enter a communications depot. Find the hotline. Emily instructs us to find the hotline. Object of power in the form of an old telephone. Oh, so that was the red phone. Okay. I like this force power. It kind of reminds me of the Jedi Fallen Order game. I don't know if anyone's played that. I really like that. Still can't get in there. This dude's just dead. Jedi Fallen Order is really good. I don't know how far you've gotten in it, but the story is amazing. I really like the gameplay too. Like it chugged a little bit for me at times. I have my full playthrough up on my YouTube channel. But that ending was really good. I like the way that was done. 2 hours in. Yeah, I mean, that game gets great. I would suggest, you know, like, explore the worlds as much as you can before you leave them, because I found the double-bladed lightsaber on Dathomir, like, my first time there, which was, like, the first world I went to. So I had it for the remainder of the game. The only real hard part I had was, aside from fighting the second sister at one point, who's like your main villain of the game, I had a hard time with the ninth sister, who you fight on Kashyyyk. And I guess I'll go where the red light is. Whoa, 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 can I not go here? I'm dying, I'm dying, I'm dying, I'm dying, I'm dying. Okay. I cannot go there.
You don't want me anywhere near it. With you on that.
Wow, I could break the... Oh, that! Look at that! That's cool! You can just break... Look at that! This is amazing! That's cool, alright. Yeah, that's very cool. I'm glad someone else agrees. That's hot shit. Hey, bad guys, did you see what I can do? That's fucking... I really like this power. The particle effects and everything are great. I was a little hesitant getting this game at first, because I remember when it first came out, they were saying unless you had a PS4 Pro, it would run like shit. But aside from some of the pictures not rendering in, like that one on the wall up there, that was up there, I'm not really experiencing... Oh, okay. Don't don't do that. That apparently explodes. So I'm gonna wait to heal. Oh, look at that fire! It went out pretty quick though. I'm gonna wait for my health to... Really can't make out any of the voices. But yeah, Jedi Fallen Order, I really like the story of it. I thought all the acting was top notch. Plot was great. All the planets, like the only drawback I'd say is there's no fast travel, which kind of sucks, and you could easily get turned around on some of those levels. I can't remember which one it is that has a lot of underground caverns. Yellow, blue, possibilities, building shifts, orange, red, frequencies, building shifts, building control points. Okay, so the building will change orientation. Can I get in here? No? Just need more health. Yeah, Kashyyyk has a lot of underground shit, and you can get easily turned around sometimes, but just that map, I don't know if you ever played Nier Automata, but the map is kind of similar to that. It's not great, but if you work with it, it'll work with you kind of thing. But yeah, I really like Jedi Fallen Order. I might have to replay that eventually. These hiss voices are a little distracting, I'm not gonna lie. Dead letters, cafeteria, doors yellow? Okay, dead letters. The voices all together kind of sound like the Ghostbusters proton packs when they're firing. And I only really know that sound because I started watching Extreme Ghostbusters and wait, what is energy renewal? What does this do? I didn't even read that. Energy gain from headshots. Oh. Projectile speed, reload speed, headshot boost, headshot damage 31%, energy gain from headshots. So I gain energy. That's weird. Okay. I'll leave that up there. It's kind of tricky to know what all these upgrades do right now. There's some good tie-ins to other Star Wars stuff in Jedi Order too, depending on how big of a fan you are. Like, I'm a giant Star Wars nut, so it was kind of cool to see some of the, oh shit, Easter egg type stuff they got in there. That guy had a shield. Alright. I'm dying. Alright. Combat music's still playing. So that leads me to believe that there's still one more guy. I just can't see him. Okay, so this is health. Alright. I thought it was more of a hiccup. So how come this red light's not fucking me up like the other red light was? Oh, there's guys up here. So that telekinesis thing doesn't really seem to affect them. Oh, cool. Alright, so it seems like the building will try to reorient itself based on the hiss. So when you cleanse it, it seemingly resets it back to how it was.
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes.
Whoa, 80 kilobytes.
Told by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes. This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. And it is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OOP.
Oops.
Oops. Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched 3 dozen pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
A cup. Wow, that's impressive. You launched a cup. Watch what I'm about to do. Fuck your cup. Fuck your cup. Fuck your cup. Alright. Trying to think. Have I been playing anything else recently? Can't get in there. I do have a Switch. I've been playing The Witcher 3 on that. I had already finished it on PC, and I made it a little bit of the way through on PS4, but I just love the idea of having a portable version of that game, and it runs surprisingly really well for, you know, I wouldn't expect a game like that to run on the Switch very well, but it is. And they have this really cool feature now to where if you have a playthrough on Steam or Good Old Games, you can sync it to your Switch so you can cross-play. So it reminds me of the transfarring from the Metal Gear Solid HD collection for Vita and the PS4 or PS3. Might have been PS3. I don't know if they've re-put it on PS4. They might have. I want to play it on PC, but not really into it after looking at gameplay. Not sure why, but at the same time I want to give it a chance. The Witcher, it takes a lot. I will say it's kind of a creepy. Threshold Kids. It's a puppet show! Hell yeah! Wow.
I'm so sorry, Meg. What happened? I don't know. It's like the director says, confidential and children don't start with C.
I'm a dirty, rotten fart person. Why did you say it like that? Why are you turning to the camera like that? What the fuck? What the fuck? I hope there are more of those. I like that a lot. See, you have to be drinking to work here, because this shit's just... it's fucked up. It's all fucked up. It's all fucked up. There's no limit to how many times I can do that, which is great. Yeah, The Witcher, I had started playing it on PS4, and then I kind of fell off of it a little bit, and then when I had upgraded my gaming PC, I upgraded the video card and shit like that. I got like a 1080 in there. So I started playing Witcher 1, and then I liked that, because it's kind of more Diablo-esque, and then played Witcher 2. No, I can't pick anything up yet. I can only just do that little thing. I assume that's going to be like one of the first upgrades I get. But I have seen that you can do that. I'm a Jedi in training, you know. I'm not a full Jedi yet. I'm a Padawan. Explains the weird little like side hair thing she's got. Just a Padawan learner right now. But yeah, I played Witcher 1, then I played Witcher 2. And after playing all those, it made me want to go back in and play Witcher 3, so I started it fresh on the PC. And man, I really enjoyed it the second time around. Played it all the way through. I got one of the best endings you can get, and I really like The Witcher. The Witcher is it's cool shit. It's different, but it's not, it's not for everybody. So I totally understand people falling out of it. I convinced a buddy from work to try it out, and he just finished the main stuff. The DLC, I will say, is a little long. I was kind of ready to be done by the time I got to the DLC, so it was kind of a slog to get through, but it wasn't bad. It's fun, so that's why I'm kind of enjoying going through it on the Switch and playing through it again. Okay, I'm up here. I also have, what is it called? Oh hey, there's a living guy, or he was alive. Who did this to you? I don't know if I want to go in there. I can't go in there.
object of power. Looks like the hiss.
Whoa. Whoa. Look at all them particle effects up there. Oh shit. What was it called? Deadly Premonition. They just put it on the Switch. I had played it on PC, but my PC version was glitched to where I got to the final boss and I couldn't kill it because the way that the game was on PC, they just wouldn't. It was just like a glitch or whatever, so I never actually finished it, which was kind of a bummer. Played all the way up to the end just to not be able to finish it. So I restarted it on the Switch, and I haven't played it since I first bought it. I got like a quarter of the way through it. And that game's alright. It's, if you like Twin Peaks, it's very Twin Peaksy. This kind of feels Twin Peaks Return. I know I'm probably like the only person in my social circle that has ever watched Twin Peaks, but I highly recommend it if you're into supernatural weird stuff. Like it came before the X-Files, so if you like the X-Files, you might like Twin Peaks. It's very artsy though, like a lot of David Lynch stuff. So enter at your own risk. Doesn't seem like there's anything to pick up. I like video games that in rooms like this, you don't have anything collectible to pick up until it's too late. Or after the fact. So what do I do? What do I do? What's the floppy disk? I don't remember floppy disk being that big. Maybe I'm wrong. Although it is a possessed one, so maybe that's why. And be bound to gain launch oh, okay. So now I'm gonna get telekinesis. So now I'll be able to throw shit at people.
It's harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in Bureau Seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director. I'm no one's director.
I don't know, lady. It sounds like... Here we go, Beowulf. Let's get this shit going. I can pick shit up. I can throw shit. I can break shit. Look at that. So, wow, floppies were that big, huh? I see. When I first got... the first time I remember floppy disks in elementary school, they were like maybe half the size, quarter the size. Look at this. I'm tearing this room apart. This is great. This game is a 10 out of 10. I've only started just playing it. 10 out of 10. The Twitch thing says an hour 22 in. I'm stuck in this room. Maybe I can break through this wall. Hell yeah! Alright. This game is alright. But yeah, Twin Peaks is probably one of my favorite TV shows. Align the cube thingamajig. Cool. Oh, look at that. This game's alright. I miss the hard disk ones that were hard and had the metal, like, slidey piece. Because I remember in middle school was the last time we ever had to use those, and I would put all my Flash projects on there for school. And now I have archives of old things I did in middle school and early high school that I can no longer access because they're on disk drives that don't work with anything I currently have. And I'm not going to go dumpster diving for old computer parts because I'm sure my memories of those projects are far better than the projects themselves. Yeah, I like this a lot. But yeah, Twin Peaks I would recommend if you're into sci-fi stuff. Like, the whole plot of the show is that a local high school homecoming queen gets murdered. Her body is found on this beach in this rural town in Washington State called Twin Peaks. And it's a big deal because, like, murders don't really happen that often in this tiny small town. So they do an investigation and they find a piece of evidence that when the FBI finds out, they get intrigued because this guy named Dale Cooper, who is the main character, he's researching a case
and the evidence seemingly ties it to one of his cases from a year prior. So yes, it was like literally 1989, 1990, like very beginning of the 90s. And he goes to this small town to investigate this murder, feeling like it's tied to this other case he's been investigating, and it all unravels. Like, it's like this big supernatural thing where they're in this like town, there's like these ancient spirits and cross-dimensional stuff, kind of like this, and there's this weird supernatural killer thing called Bob and Mike, and it's all this other shit. It's like, it's very trippy. It's very late 80s, early 90s, especially like with the soundtrack and stuff. It's very weird, but man, just by the end of the story, it's as far as recommendations about watching it go, I've told many people, if you can make it to the 3rd or 4th episode and still be into it, then it's definitely for you. But if you can't make it past the 4th episode, then maybe it's not for you. Because, like, the first 2 episodes are kind of like a movie. Distracted myself with this Twin Peaks talk. The first 2 episodes are kind of like a movie, where they give you like all the basics and shit, and then the show kind of picks up by episode 3. They do reveal the murderer midway through season 2 by like episode 8, and they kind of change direction a little bit with the story, and that's what kind of turns a lot of people off in season 2. But they do pick it back up towards the end. The show does end on a cliffhanger, but they did do a thing called Twin Peaks Return. It was on Showtime. It was an 18-episode miniseries, which is basically like an 18-hour movie cut into 18 parts. And that kind of answers some questions about everything, but it does also end on a cliffhanger. And there's no guarantee that they're going to ever come back with it, because most of the cast, some of the cast died before the show Return came out. So that was kind of a bummer. But I'd still recommend it. It's a landmark piece of television at the end of the day. So I would definitely check it out. In fact, talking about it kind of makes me want to go back and rewatch it. I just bought a giant 50-inch TV, which I'm playing this on, so it kind of makes me want to go back and rewatch Twin Peaks and Lost, because I really like Lost too. Lost was a good show. Breaking Bad is probably one of my favorite shows of all time, because it's just the storytelling's really good. I'm a real story guy. I think that's why I wanted to play this, because there's a lot of story to it, seemingly. Plus the action is great with shit like that and shit like this. I pulled the clock off the wall. How cool is that? Yeah, I'm a big story guy. Anything that's got good story. That's probably why I like the Metal Gear stuff so much, which arguably the story in those is bad, but I like them. Oh, that didn't work out the way I wanted it to. Where are you running? Alright, I have a fire extinguisher. If this doesn't explode in some sort of a gas cloud, we have a problem. I'll take it. Oh, I even left the residue on the floor. Okay. Best game ever. Best game ever. Best game ever. I like this a lot. Let's see, another box. I like the Breaking Bad movie, personally, Nicole, and I'll tell you why. Because I was satisfied with the way Breaking Bad ended. The Heisenberg ending and the way that show wrapped up was fine to me. And honestly, after Jesse, does what he does at the end, so I won't spoil it. I was curious to how all that resolved. So when the movie El Camino, I think it's called, it picks up right after the ending of the original Breaking Bad, and it kind of goes into it. I know a lot of people were disappointed because it wasn't really Breaking Bad, but they told the story they were gonna tell in the show. This was more just extra. It kind of just told you the extra part of it at the end. Like, you can piece everything together between Better Call Saul and the Breaking Bad movie and a lot of that stuff to kind of see the trajectory of things. both before and after Breaking Bad, because Better Call Saul is a prequel, but they do show you elements after the show. But I totally enjoyed it. It was Jesse's story, you know, like we saw Walter's story in the context of the show. So I was totally more ready to see Jesse's continuation. Was it perfect? No, but they gave you a lot of good shit. They gave you a lot of decent stuff, because that's the other thing is, like, you think about the ending of Breaking Bad, and all the villains kind of get resolved by the end of that too. Again, trying not to be super specific. So what really was Jesse going to accomplish by getting out besides being on the run from the law? So I felt like it was, you know, I didn't pay for it. It was part of my Netflix subscription. It would have been different if I paid for it to go into a theater, and I probably would have felt a little bit ripped off if I paid full price for that, but I didn't. So I'm all right with it. I'm kind of the type of person where if you're going to give me more, I'm not going to complain unless I have to pay for it. And I know, you know, you can argue that, oh, you pay for a Netflix subscription, but I didn't see it that way. I pay for Netflix as a whole, and that was one of the many things. I pay for The Office. That's basically what I pay for Netflix for. I pay for The Office. So a Breaking Bad movie was kind of a plus for me. But if you give me anything more, I'll take it. Like The Mandalorian, it's more Star Wars. I'll take that. If they were going to be like, yo, we're doing Star Wars Episode 10, I'll take that. Oh, I can go in Clearance 1 doors now. Awesome. But yeah, I'm always a fan of more. You give me more, as long as it's well done, I'll take it. I liked all the Star Wars movies. I liked all continuations of pretty much anything, even Twin Peaks, like we were just talking about. If you put an effort behind it and you make it worth watching, then I'll watch it. But if you just are just like, oh, I'm gonna go for a cash grab and put shit out that way, then I'm probably not gonna be as into it. I'm not here for fan service. I'm here for good story and entertainment. Is this a boss fight? This might be a boss fight. Well, he can fly. He can fly, y'all. He dodged. Oh, shit. Okay, he moves really fast. Oh, alright. First death. Count it. First death at 11:24 a.m., 1 hour, 32 minutes into my first playthrough. There's the first death. We have it. We have it marked. We have it knocked. We have it charted. Can't think of any other terms. We put a pin in it. It's there. It existed. It happened. Can't take it back. Can't walk back. It's there. But yeah, you give me anything more, I'll watch it. If they were just like, yo, we're gonna make an addendum to Lost, we're gonna call it Lost 2, even more Lost, I'll watch it. Unless it's terrible. Like, okay, perfect example of shit that I will not stand for is like what they did with Heroes. I don't know if any of you have watched Heroes, but I really liked the original Heroes series. Like, a lot of people kind of not crazy about season 1 or season 2. Oh, okay, these are my spawn points. Good to know. Oh, so that's Tomasi in there. Oh shit, Tomasi Ciampa is fucked up. Is totally out there, but have you seen all the Chucky movies? Okay, Chucky. Child's Play. I think I've seen them all. I just don't have any recollection as to which ones are which. Like, you could tell me... Like, you could list all the things that have happened in Chucky movies, and I might not remember which one it was in. Like, I know there's one where there's, like, a child military camp. Fuck, I died again. There's, like, a child military camp or something, and that's where Chucky is. And then I know there's the one with the Bride of Chucky, and then there's a baby Chucky. For those, it's just like serialized horror movies, right? Like Chucky, Child's Play, Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street. I could never get into any of those, mostly because the villains are, at a certain point, not made to be villains. I'm trying to think of a better way to describe it. Season 2. I'm guessing you're talking about Lost. I'm thinking maybe they're remaking all these old movies or continuing. It's just not the best thing that they should do. Don't want them to... Yeah, well, it's a double-edged sword, right? Like, Like going back to franchised Camp's third movie. Okay, see, I knew it was in one of them. Franchised horror movies are okay, but my major problem with I'm not going to move for a second just so I'm distracting myself with this conversation. My problem with franchise franchise movies with killers in them is like Friday the 13th, Freddy, or that's not even the right one. Friday the 13th, Jason as this unstoppable monster and just keeps coming back at the end. Like, at one point, you're just like, alright, we've defeated him how many times, he's just going to keep coming back. Like, you're never going to fully stop him, he's always going to keep coming back, and he's always going to keep killing people. So the enjoyment factor is kind of lessened as it goes on. Nightmare on Elm Street's different because they try to get more creative with some of the hauntings, but after that third movie, Freddy is just a comedy character. So the fear that you're supposed to feel is gone. That first movie is not even scary to me, but maybe it's a product of its time. The Child's Play movies are kind of the same. As they go on, Chucky just gets more and more goofy as they go. Weird, I don't remember seeing that the other times I've come into this room. As far as remaking movies, I don't have a problem with that, mostly because some things, just like, you know, Friday the 13th and Nightmare on Elm Street, are a product of their time. So, by bringing them into the new world, as it were, with newer movie elements, you can create newer effects, newer scares, and tell the same story in a different way. Like, I saw that Nightmare on Elm Street remake with Jackie Earle Haley. I didn't hate it, but I also wasn't crazy about it because they changed Freddy's origin. Like, the whole idea in the original Friday the 13th movie is that here's this former pedophile who's now, he's been murdered, and due to all his rage, he's coming back and haunting the nightmares of your kids. But in the newer one, they reveal that he wasn't a pedophile, and that he was wrongfully killed. So then that makes him, to me, not a villain. He's justified in what he's doing because he was murdered. And you humanize a monster like that, it takes away from the overall plot, I feel like. If that makes any sense. Chucky remake, it was just a mess. I didn't like it at all. I haven't seen the Chucky remake. I thought it was interesting that they made it a robotic doll that I guess gets corrupted. I kind of only really want to see it for Aubrey Plaza, because I like Aubrey Plaza. I feel like she's underrated as far as acting goes, but she's mostly just known for her weird off-the-wall comedy type stuff from Parks and Rec, which I've also never really given a chance. I've watched 3 seasons of Parks and Rec and never found it funny. Maybe I'll give it another try. Maybe it's me. I always just felt like it was a poor imitation of The Office. That guy, I think the bad guy ran in one of these rooms. I was barely paying attention. Sorry. But yeah, remaking movies, I'm all for it, as long as they do a good job. But if they're just going to retell the same story, I guess it's fine, as long as they're trying to add some new elements to it, but don't fuck with the original stuff, I guess. Like, I've heard it a lot where people are like, oh, it's raping my childhood, a new Ninja Turtles movie's raping my childhood. And I disagree with that sentiment, because your childhood still existed, it still happened, it's not adversely affected by anything that they're putting out now, and if you don't like the thing they put out now, then don't watch it, like, don't follow it. Like Star Wars, right? You can like the original 3 Star Wars movies. If you find the prequels are bad, then just don't accept those as part of the canon. And if you think the newer movies are bad, don't accept them as parts of the canon. Like, you don't have to accept them or enjoy them. But that is a problem for fans. So hold on, I don't want to talk over this.
The mysterious illness affecting the staff at the U.S. Embassy in Havana was caused by sonic weaponry in the hands of a foreign power. Numerous personnel have damage to the inner ear, but most are expected to make a full recovery. And also damage to the cellular walls, but announcing stupid noise gun. Doctors first. Honestly, what the odds? Talk about good luck, huh? So much easier. Are you supporting this?
Alright, that's pretty great.
Alberto Tomasi, head of comms.
I also say a lot, so but I've tried working on it. There's just nothing I can do about it. Sorry. I'm sorry. Well done, everyone. It was a strong campaign and perfectly executed. Hell yeah, it was. Whatever you guys were talking about.
Yes, got him.
But summary. But a spate of disappearances was traced to a home in the city of Butte, where Bureau agents discovered a translocated light switch cord. Bureau agents arrived at the home of a local celebrity located at blank, 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 which had been connected to a total of blank disappearances in the area. Agents found no one inside. While searching the closet, an agent pulled the light switch cord and disappeared from view. Another agent was selected to pull the cord in order to replicate the event. He disappeared as well. Both agents were discovered at the oldest house days later, found in a sealed room by rangers exploring a new area of the house. Light switch cord in Butte's home closet disappeared during this incident. Well, you might want to locate that, right? Because it sounds dangerous.
The hotline can't be far now.
I imagine since I have a lot of spare time on my hands now, I'll probably check out more movies and TV. So I might end up watching the Chucky remake if I can get my hands on it. Trying to find ways of not spending money for the foreseeable future. How do you feel about all the zombie shows and movies? Any show movies you like? Do you feel it's just a little overkill? So, alright. Zombies, I definitely feel like have been overdone. Between Zombieland and Zombieland 2 and The Walking Dead and Fear the Walking Dead and all that. Like, hey, it's cool to like all that stuff and it's cool to be a fan of all that stuff, but at some point, just like with the vampire craze a few years ago, they just did too much with the same thing. To where, I guess it's like the idea of familiarity. You're going into, it's like, oh, okay, what movie is this about? Okay, there's vampires. Got it. Okay, so I'm familiar that there are vampires. But if you're going to change the rules with how vampires work per property and how zombies work per property, it makes it a little harder to follow. Yeah, it's definitely oversaturated. It is too much of the same thing. But at the same time, how many original ideas can people have over time? Everyone wants to try to perfect things. With superhero movies, I kind of disagree. Mostly because Marvel has finally, to me, in my opinion, Marvel has finally found a formula to where they can make superhero movies work in an entertainment fashion. Because you go back and you watch the original superhero movies, right? Like you watch the original Batman, you watch the original Spider-Man with Sam Raimi, you watch the original X-Men movies, and they're all taken with this level of seriousness, but they try to add also this element of fantasticism. That's not even a word. It just doesn't work. But you watch those Marvel movies, and I feel like they're told in a good way. Like, they feel like comic books to me. The DC still hasn't figured it out. They're trying, but because they're owned by Warner Brothers, they can't really do what they want to do. So that's the light switch cord that was in that note. Oh, look at this lighting effect. Virus is going to feel like I'm seeing a lot of pandemic contaminated type movies. Well, I mean, those kind of existed beforehand, but yeah, you're going to see a lot of, oh, I fell, I shouldn't have done that. That's the thing, is that with all this going on right now, I can guarantee you within the next year, you're going to see a lot more ideas on TV, movies, books about contagions and diseases and quarantines. And I mean, that's why everybody, when this first started, was like, oh, here's the zombie apocalypse, it's starting. You know, because that's in movies and TV and pop culture, that's what happens. A virus takes over everything, kills everybody, and either reanimates them or sets us up in this Mad Max style future, which I'm still crossing my fingers for, because I'll be right at home. I don't gotta fight this dude again, do I? I will be rather cross if I have to. Why is her jacket all sparkly right there? Do I? No. Okay, I gotta fight. I'll fight these guys, that's fine. I'll take that. Oh, and it auto-targets? Awesome. I like that it auto-targets when you pick up something with your magic brain powers. But yeah, you're gonna get that no matter what going forward. Like, there's just gonna be virus contagion stuff. Just like zombies and superheroes and any of that stupid horse shit for a while. Like, I'm pretty sure every sitcom right now and every in front of an audience commentary TV show and stuff like that, they're all going to have some sort of like contagion. I'm sure The Good Doctor, if that show's still on, or Grey's Anatomy is going to have an episode on a viral outbreak. Law and Order will have an episode of a viral outbreak and how they're supposed to arrest pedophiles, you know, when they can't go outside and shit like that. Like, there's going to be a lot of that. So, if you're sick of it now, get ready, because there's gonna be a lot more of it. That's how the entertainment world works, is you get a little bit of something, and then you beat it to death like a dead fucking horse. Hey, Malcolm. Yes, tea time is at 7. I'll see you at the course on Sunday morning. By the way, have you heard about this Tennyson report? Apparently there's a bunch of copies drifting around the office. Trench is looking to get his hands on any information about who wrote it. You wouldn't happen to have heard anything about that, would you? See you Sunday. Jim. No, Jim. I haven't heard shit. Jim Halpert? No. It'll be interesting to see where the entertainment world goes forward, like when all this blows over and just having live sports again and people being out going to do stuff should be a nice welcome change. But when, we don't know. So it's kind of just the wait and see to see how things kind of turn out. I personally am trying not to leave the house as much as possible, because shit's crazy. It definitely doesn't help when you go, like, you're trying to, like, ease your head about it and be like, alright, I know it's a big deal, but, like, hopefully it's not gonna affect me personally. But then you go out to a grocery store and everybody's got masks and gloves and shit like that, and just can't help but pay attention to it. Alright, how am I supposed to get over there? I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Light switch. Law 3 applies. You went Home Depot yesterday at Madhouse? Yeah. I can imagine. Oh, okay. That's the rule of 3. Interesting. Helps to read, folks.
I've stayed at a lot of roadside motels across the country. On the road, on the run, under the radar. This feels like all of them, like something recognized from a dream.
This is interesting. Whoa, okay. This kind of looks like the Twin Peaks Sheriff Station. Alright, I'm with it. Okay, so in Twin Peaks, you would come through the doors here. Lucy's desk would be right here. I'm trying to remember the layout. I want to say down that way, through this hallway. The bathroom would be in one of these doors. The jail would be around the corner to the left, I think. And then if you go this way, it would be Sheriff Truman's office, conference room, locker room maybe? I don't know. Ring the bell.
Hello? Anyone here?
I will ring this bell. Oh, I'll light a door. There's a radio going on somewhere over here. I'm the receptionist. I'm Lucy now. Sheriff Truman, you have a call on line 2. It's the brown phone. Not the red phone, but the brown. That's a terrible Lucy impression. That's everybody's homework for today. Watch the first 2 to 3 episodes of Twin Peaks. If you don't, then you fucked up. That's all you literally had to do. I only rang the bell 3 times. I don't think anything happened. Can I go in that one door? Or do I have to hit the light thing again? Okay. Just making sure there's nothing here I'm missing. I can't go out here. 222. Oh, this door's open. Duh. Oh, I was already in here. Never mind. Is there anything to do in here? No? Can't even pull out my gun? What about right here? No? What about right here? No? Okay, so there's literally nothing to do. Even it says traverse the ocean view. That's all. I don't understand why. Yeah, man, staying in is the goal. Staying in is the game right now. That is the ultimate game. I try to stay in and smoke myself stupid with weed, and then preoccupy myself with the stupid things that I do. Should I hit that thing again? I'll hit that thing again. It said rule of threes, right? So I hit it once. Hit it twice. Hit it 3 times. And now I'm back here. Okay, I'm supposed to be in there. Okay. So what if I only hit it twice? What happens if I only hit it twice? Or can I not hit it anymore? Oh. Oh, okay, I can. Nope, I can't. Yes, I can. Okay, so you hit it 3 times, you go back. So, hit it once. That door's got a light. Can I open anything now? This is tricky. Hit it twice. Okay, I hit it twice. I don't want to hit it a 3rd time, because I know what'll happen. Maybe I'm supposed to do something with this bell? Okay, that room was open. This room is open now. Aha!
The key has a black pyramid on it.
That door had a black pyramid on it! Rapid succession. Yeah, I think that's what I had to do. Could be wrong. Well, maybe. I don't know. Oh, there's a picture. That's a picture of me! Once. Twice. 3 times. Hell yeah. I'm a puzzle master. This is why I made it in the top 20 of Tetris 99. Because I'm a puzzle master. Answer the phone! Is it Domino's? I would like to place an order. Pineapple pizza, please. Getting all these new followers. It says I have like 6 viewers, so I also appreciate anybody keeping me company in here. Nicole and everybody. Hopefully this is somewhat entertaining for y'alls. Look at this fucking thing. What is that? Fuck you. Oh, it didn't hit it. Fuck you. I don't know if I should shoot that. I did. I'm more of a shoot first, ask questions later kind of fella. Oh, okay, that's not good. That's not good. That's not good. It's killing me! Oh, there's more of them. Okay, so I think I just have to evade those. What else did I watch recently? I feel like I watched something aside from massive amounts of Cops. Cops is the greatest of all reality TV. Cops is the greatest one. If you've never seen Cops, or you've never actually sat down to really watch Cops, then you should do that, because Cops is amazing. Cops has spanned generations, because it started in 88 or 89. 90s Cops episodes are where it's at.
It is a phone.
It is a phone.
It's an
I agree.
power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board.
Ozark. I've never seen Ozark. I am a big Jason Bateman fan. Maybe I should give that a shot.
Other planes of existence as well.
Not like I don't have the time. Answer the phone.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself.
Hell yeah, this guy's got the right perspective.
When you become director.
Director. Maybe that's me. Maybe that's Sean Cannon. Because he's got the right mindset. Okay, so she answered the phone. She's got a nosebleed. Uh-oh.
I have it. The hotline. I can reach Trench. Well, listen to him. He feels more like an echo. An echo. With important info. I need to get back to Emily.
Echo.
People react strongly when I tell them about you.
About me?
Is it too soon to tell Emily?
You can tell her
She
about
might
me.
be able to help.
I'm fun. Sometimes. I'm the 35th funniest person most people know. Not to brag. I don't know which way to go. What way should I go? Should I go behind me or should I go forward? I feel like I've already been behind me. But I think that's where I need to go. Oh, I guess I've been to all these places, right? Because, or I guess not, because they don't have fast travel. But they don't have question marks anymore. I don't know. I'm gonna go this way. Do some more exploring. Oh. Okay, that's the director's office. Was this here before? Couldn't have been. Bureau funding. Oh, I fucked up. Look at all the blinkies. This barrier. Case files. Outline. I don't know what I just picked up. Bureau funding. I will try to read these as I get them. And hopefully they will be funny. But if they're not, don't blame me. I'll never get tired of that. And, Jedi Fallen Order. I ended up finding an ability I didn't even know I had till close to the end, but you can force pull people towards you, and as they're flying towards you, if you hit the lightsaber button, he'll fucking gut them. So it's great for like stormtroopers and shit, so you can just kill them in one hit. So keep that in mind, for sure. Okay, that's a level 4, so I can't go. There was a level 1 door around here, though, wasn't there? I can go in there now. It's up here. I'm learning. Yeah! Alright. What do we got? This thing? I should have held it. Oh, okay, it's not. Is it not in here? Is it in here? I just picked up something. Agent Death Report or something. I really should have just held that button. Oh, it's the first one at the fucking top. Duh. I regret to inform you that your son, Graham Potts, was killed in active duty this week. While the details surrounding his death are classified, I am honored to tell you that he died in the service of his country. You can be proud of his courage in the face of danger and his commitment to protecting our nation against her enemies. He will be remembered by his comrades and colleagues. I sincerely regret the pain this message will bring you. Take some solace in knowing that his sacrifice helped protect the country he loves so much. His effects will be returned to you with all speed. Sincerely yours, Howard J. Murray, Deputy Chief of Communications, Federal Bureau of Patrol. I mean, if your kids are already going to resort to cannibalism, you should maybe seek help. But I, myself, not having children, I don't know how quickly they go feral. So you would be the expert on that, not I. But I do wish you luck. I do appreciate you hanging out, though. Lately, the only humans I've talked to besides my roommates has been Mr. Jimmy Stars. 9 viewers. Holy shit. We almost have 10 people. We almost have 10. This is crazy. I'm just sitting here playing video games, and people are watching me play video games. It's the future. It's America. We love it. Kinda. It's a country. I think. It's a nation. Under God, indivisible, with juice boxes and chicken cacciatore for all. Speak with Emily. Where's Emily? Is she in that room? I forgot what there it is. This was the room she was in before. It says boardroom. Hey, lady.
Did you get the hotline? I mean,
I did.
The comms, the hiss? Sorry. You made it. I'm glad.
They're holding a folder over here, you something?
Let's talk. Of course.
Initial encounters with the entity known as the Hiss have revealed various behavioral facts. Most notably, the Hiss is able to invade or corrupt Control points, altered items, and even humans radically changing. Yeah, bad guys do bad shit. Duh. I need this fucking lady's report to tell me that.
I got the hotline. I could make out what Church is saying. Incredible. What did he say? He talked about his management team. People who knew the Bureau's secrets. Your boss, Darling. Tomasi, but he's gone.
Tomasi Chompy.
Salvador? He's the head of security. And Marshall? Helen Marshall is head of operations. She's tough, ex-CIA. She took her Rangers and went to the research sector to secure the HRA production. She hasn't come back. Someone who could help us. The other sectors. How do I get there? It's impossible because of the internal lockdown.
Duh.
You can perform a directorial override to lift it, but that can only be done in the maintenance sector. Normally, you take the sector elevator down there. It connects all the sectors, but it won't work while the lockdown is in effect.
We already got past one lockdown.
Maybe I can find a way. Jesse, look, with no prep, no training, in this extreme situation, you are doing phenomenally well. And all that and the hiss can't seem to affect you. I mean, I would love to run some tests on you. If you agree, that is. We could find out something that would help us.
Tests? I don't know. She might find out about you. But I wouldn't mind understanding more myself.
Okay. If you think it will help. Great. I'll check the internal documentation for any lockdown bypasses. We need to get these sectors open to locate Darling and Marshall. And I'll look for a way inside the maintenance sector. The sooner we find one, the sooner I reach this override.
It's an interesting idea, but that's a lot to read. 10. Wow, I just dumped a 5. I lost so many people already. I shouldn't have counted my chickens. Down to 4. Fuck, I'm losing everybody. Oh well, I don't give a shit. I'm here to play a video game. The janitor! This one's all green. I just received a notification on my telelular phone device about filming some content for the old MCW. So that should be fun. No wrestling, just character stuff. So we'll see what I do with that. Lord knows I have the time. I got 4 ability points. What do I do with ability points, I wonder? And I got a trophy. Hooray me. Nothing there. What do I do? Health recovery per element pickup. Energy boost. Health pickup. We'll do that. Missions. Collectibles. A lot of menus. I was just talking to you, lady. What do I got to talk to you about now?
Hi, Jesse.
Hi. Oh, I already been through all this with you.
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure
This
I'll
is...
have more questions.
Give me new information,
Just let me
lady.
know.
Whatever. Where am I supposed to
Do
go
you
now?
hear that?
What?
Someone's singing. Where's it coming from?
Do you have your headphones in?
Singing. Sounds like it's coming from the elevator.
Brings up a lot of new questions.
Where's the elevator? Elevator? Does it say... No, doesn't say anything in there. I guess the elevator is up top. I hear it. Oh, right there, where it says sector elevator. It's like they try to point you in the right direction. Oh, it's the janitor guy. In the maintenance. Sector maintenance. That's
Like
where
I
I'm
said
going.
before, the janitor is a friendly face.
just mopping in the dark. He reminds me of Jimmy the janitor from Todd and the Book of Pure Evil. If anybody's ever seen that, if you haven't, I highly recommend that too. It is a weird as fuck comedy, dark comedy about high school kids at a school where there's a secret cabal of Satan worshippers and they're trying to summon the devil. So a kid who's really into heavy metal named Todd and his friend who has a prosthetic arm named Curtis are trying to prevent the world from falling apart. And they kill a different monster every episode. So it's kind of like a funny version of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, but it also has some dark overtones to it. It only had 2 seasons. It was a Canadian-based TV show, and then they canceled it. Or they didn't cancel it. They just didn't renew it. And then they made a movie. It was an animated movie to kind of fill in the ending, which I thought was pretty great. Yeah, I'm ready for some wrestling too. But at the same time, I feel like now that I haven't been in a ring in like 2 months, my body is going to be just racked with pain on that first bump. Kind of not looking forward to it. At least I hope when they are like, hey, we're going to start doing stuff again, they give us some time to train a little and get in the ring and roll around just to get some of this ring rust off, or else we're all going to get hurt in that first show. Still been trying to figure out what workouts I can do here at the house. I don't have a lot of weights here, and I don't want to go out to pick up anything. 1, again, because I don't know what my money situation is going to be like, and 2, I don't want to go outside because shit's bonkers. It was weird. We all took off last week at my job because we were given the option to, because a lot of us didn't feel comfortable since we work around public transportation. And then Monday we came into work.
How do we get there?
And everything was fine. And then Tuesday, they called us and told us that they were going to furlough us all. So, dealing with that. I already filed for unemployment. Eat that box! But so have like 6 million other people, so we'll see what happens with that. Is there a guy over here? Oh yeah, he's right there. Don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. Ah shit, ah shit, ah shit, ah shit, ah shit, ah shit. Jump, 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 jump. Who wants it? You! Oh, fuck! Damn. Died again. Yeah, the game slowed down with that explosion? Jesus Christ. Yeah, life's weird right now. I definitely want to... it's crazy to think that right now, as of right now, the last match I had in a wrestling ring was a 6-man tag with my child, Boom Hayden, Ken Dixon, myself, against Dion Epps, The Sickness, and fucking Ringside Ryan. Where we lost! I blame my child. Boom's a good kid. He'll figure it out. Alright, so I gotta find the janitor.
The directorial override is right there, in the control room.
Oh, there's a lot of bad guys in there. More of that. Picking fights is what I do. Oh, okay, they teleported in. That's why there seemed to be more than I thought there were. Shit. So that's why I die all the time in Fortnite, because I just kind of stand there. Cleanse. I am eating some crackers, so hopefully that doesn't fuck up the microphone too much. Wanna go in here? No. Whoa, okay, don't do that again. Dream matches. That is a good question. I guess it's just, I don't know. I've never really felt like I have been seen as a commodity enough in the business to where a dream match would be feasible. I guess what I mean by that is I don't feel any promoters or promotions really view me or the team in a high enough regard to where I've been like, yeah, I want to have this match for sure, thinking that there's a possibility. So I kind of like don't put a lot of stock in a lot of that stuff. I have a very poor self-image, so that's got a lot to do with it too. But there's definitely people I want to work with, matches I want to have and stuff like that. Like me and Drake, I've had like a bunch of steel cage matches by myself, but me and Drake have never been in a tag match, cage match, so I think that'd be kind of cool. Against two, it doesn't really matter. As far as just matches to have with people, I'd want to work anybody that's got any type of buzz and could help me get better. I'm not picky, but I can't really think of anyone specifically right now, just because, like I said, I don't really feel like a lot of promotions view us in enough of a positive light to be like, oh yeah, that could happen. So I guess I don't try to kid myself being like, oh, I want to work like Pentagon and Phoenix, because you know they'll just book a better team than us to face them. You know what I mean? Like, that's my perspective on it anyway.
It's place for congratulations. Yippee, son. It happened in the last drop.
Like, I've kind of accepted that our popularity is based off of our visual appearance. It's not based off of how we wrestle or what we do. It's just how we look. And people want to see the funny guys, the funny looking guys, get the shit kicked out of them. And, you know, that's my life. I'm okay with it.
Seems to see that. Yeah.
I get paid either way.
Actually, look, we need to get the lockdown lifted. Otherwise, I can't get to the other sectors. Can you help me get to the override?
I also haven't been as passionate about wrestling in the last couple of years as I used to be.
It's just around the corner. But first, we need to get you working. Very small couple of hours job.
Something tells me it's gonna be more than that.
You think there's a dog buried in this?
Dog
I
buried.
can tell you are not yesterday's Krause's son. That's why you'll make a great assistant. Very well. I'll hit the facts.
Oh, thank you for tuning in, buddy. Appreciate it.
This house has a vermin problem.
I'll probably keep streaming it, if not the rest of the day, throughout the week, and other games and stuff.
Power plant breaking. And the pensioner inside is starting to feel the band around his head tighten. The situation needs to be fixed before the plant blows up. And we all disappear like a fart in Sahara.
Trying my best to keep up with this.
You and me
Fix
both,
the
sister.
coolant pumps and the power generators, otherwise the power plant will blow.
But don't you worry. I've left you clear instructions. You'll catch the end of the thread before I go to my vacation. The words on the task board here, you can do later, when you have time.
Are you telling me about side quests?
Right.
Yes, no one's gonna cancel my holiday or seat's gonna rattle. But don't worry at all. You'll take care of it, and soon this crisis gonna be last winter's snow. You better go now, so you don't have to run with your head as your third leg. The
What?
door in the back leads to the plant.
The door in the back. That's great.
Okay, alright, clearance level 2. What time is it? 12:08. I'll go until 1, I think. That's how long I'll play this. Kind of like Infamous. A little bit. Like it has the power kind of stuff like Infamous. Obviously the sci-fi aspect. But you're in an enclosed building the entire time, so not like Infamous where you're in a city and you can kind of just like go around at your leisure. It is open world in a sense because I have this whole, map, and as you can see, things have been unlocking. Now I got more question marks and stuff, so it's kind of like Infamous. Once I can get into like some combat areas, you can kind of see what it's like. That was an explosion. So let's see if we can show Steffi here how stuff works. Yeah, like you can pick shit up, and like I like a lot of these, like the visuals of the explosions and the effects. Just you can shatter glass and windows, and they all break differently, so that's cool. Can I go in here? No. Oh, I can. Should I go down there though? Not to get all mushy, but I've always enjoyed matches. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Trust me, if I could be a cookie cutter buff guy, I would. But for some reason, me working out, I've just never been able to be good at getting defined or muscle mass or any of that stuff. And I'll still keep trying. But wrestling for me was always a passion to do because I've just loved it as a kid. And that was the only thing I felt like I really ever understood. And the only reason I really lost passion in it over the last couple of years is because I really didn't feel like I was getting anything out of the work I was putting in. You know what I mean? I kind of felt like I was running in place for a while. And maybe that's also because I really wasn't putting my best foot forward. I kind of got lazy on a couple of things. I can admit that to myself. And my commitment level has definitely not been there like it was. But, everybody hits things differently. I did kind of have a bit of a rough patch a couple of years ago where shit mentally kind of fell apart, I felt like. But it is what it is, Life is life. You just got to try to roll with the punches and do what you can to go forward. Does this room go anywhere? No. Okay. But I've always appreciated, our fans and people like you who just, are cool, who are cool with us, not just because we're entertainers, that, just good people to know. But yeah, wrestling is very mental as much as it is physical. It's a very mental game, and sometimes it can wear on you. More! Yes! I love this. This is my favorite part of this game so far. The Threshold Kids! Yeah!
I'm drawing the pyramid. The what? The pyramid. What's a pyramid? The Black Pyramid. It's in the astral plane.
Duh, stupid.
Astral plane. It's big, white, and empty. Or is it? It's a weird, crazy alien dimension the white goes on forever. You can get lost in all that white and never find your way back home. I miss my home.
Alright. Dial-up sound. Nice touch. The interacting with people, I think, is probably the best part about the aspect of indie wrestling. You know, like we actually get to have a chance to have conversations within personal relationships with people, versus just, you know, going from place to place and just, you know, fucking around. Yeah, Threshold Kids is this shit. I love Threshold Kids. It's my new favorite show. It goes Threshold Kids, Twin Peaks, Lost. Speaking of Lost, I am lost. Oh! I've already been in that room. So maybe I'm supposed to go through this door. I like it. I like it a lot. I like this thing. I like doing that to the glass. And that. And that, all that's just the fucking bee's knees and cat's pajamas. Okay. I might have more. No, I don't. Okay. I got a lot of this stuff. All about energy and health. Uh-oh. Oh, there's a lot of bad guys. I choose you. Shooting new. See, I like the shooting in this a lot more than Red Dead right now. It feels very responsive. I don't feel, like, outmatched, even though I'm in a room full of dudes. I don't feel like I necessarily have to get behind cover, at least yet. I like how all the shit just floats towards you. I like how I don't have to fucking search every goddamn enemy like I have to do in Red Dead. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get the DLC once I finish this. Which, you know, who knows when that'll be. I only started playing this because I watched you play it. And I want to get to that cool rock and roll part. Which I know is like towards the end anyway. The maze. Yeah, I'm playing on PS4 right now. I would play it on PC, but I don't think my PC is strong enough to play this. Like, there's been a couple of times during the stream where I've triggered an explosion in, and there's been a little bit of slowdown. But nothing game-breaking yet. I'm just aimlessly wandering around right now. Oop, didn't want to hit that. There's a box, but nothing in it. Yeah, wrestling's important to me. My character is very important to me. I've been able to create a very interesting thing with Sean Cannon as a whole on the Punk Rock All-Star. I have debated many times maybe switching up and going in a completely different route, kind of like a, not specifically, but very similar to how The Undertaker did the American Badass, like just trying to change something up. But honestly, I think my favorite thing about my gimmick right now and overall with just wrestling is the idea of when I have to show up to the building is like I get my own little corner and I plug the hairdryer in and get all the supplies out and then just go to work and create this monstrosity with the hair and the makeup and everything else. and you know, no one else looks like me, and no one else is ever gonna look like me. And it's such a different thing for me to get a chance to do. It's almost like, you know, you're putting on your armor when you're at the show, right? You put on your tights and your pads, and I have that extra layer with the makeup and the hair and all that other stuff, and that's kind of why at MCW, now that I've been, for the most part, by myself, I've been changing up the costume, the look, and I don't know, I hate saying costume, but the look and all that stuff. I guess I can't go in here. And just trying to change things up on a smaller level than just a complete retool. But one of my favorite things is when it's somebody's first show and they lay eyes on myself or Drake for the first time, and they're just like, what the fuck am I looking at? You know, like, and then, you know, little kids want pictures and stuff like that. Alright, investigate strange light in the break room. I need to go down, way down. I need to go, uh-oh. There's a doings a transpiring. I want to get Resident Evil 3, but right now, the whole not having a job thing is preventing me. I need to make sure I know what my money is going to be like before committing to a $60 purchase. Technically I have the money for it right now, but also I only have, I think, one more paycheck coming in besides this stimulus thing and the my tax money, which luckily I had already filed for. So I kind of gotta wait to see how things go. Hopefully everything blows over before that becomes a problem. But, you know, it's hard to tell right now in the scope of the world. So I could justify buying this because it was only $30, you know, but a $60 purchase, I can't right now. But if there's a sale, maybe. But trust me, when I get it, you'll be the first to know. I mostly only talk to you first about video game stuff because a bunch of my friends that I actively talk to are only into the stuff I don't play. Besides Fortnite, I really have become a very big Fortnite. Oh, this is where I gotta go! With the blinky red light. I really do like Fortnite. It's pretty fun. 30, where only 60. Control, it was $30 on PlayStation Store till, oh shit, yesterday. It went off sale yesterday. Oh, you see that slowdown there? Cleanse the merry-go-round horse object of power. Yeah, it was only like 27 or $22 until yesterday, and then it went back up to 60. So you gotta keep checking that PlayStation Store, all those other stores. Although, you know what? I should see do you know if that Resident Evil 3 sale is still going on that one website you sent me for $40? Because I might be able to push that.
How do you think it got down here?
Yeah, this game, I really like. Control is great, the shooting is great. All of it's great. Green Man, alright, I'll have to check it out after all this is said and done. You know, I said I was going to be done at 1, but I might just play until I don't want to. So 1 right now is the tentative time I'm going to stop, but I might just keep going. Oh, hell yeah, I got a dash. The choo-choo allows you to evade dash. Use it, prove your escape. Oh, okay. So these walls close. Okay, I didn't move fast enough. And it's also easy enough to understand. Like, I knew I could do that before the game told me I could do that. Like, this is very Jedi Fallen Order, which I dig. Gold enemies are immune to Jesse's attacks. They're right. They're absolutely right. Use zero. Use circle to evade safely. I have been approved.
Let's see the Hess keep up with me now.
Can I do anything with these ability points? Because I keep getting them. I just don't know what they're supposed to do. Like, I have this loadout, I don't really have anything with a grip, and I only have like one weapon mod slot and one personal mod slot. So if I'm supposed to be doing something with these points, they haven't communicated that to me. DLC for this only 15? Ooh, don't tell me that. But it's after, like, it takes place after, oh, stupid. It takes place after the main game, right? So I'd have to wait to play it anyway. I did start watching Jeff play it on Giant Bomb the other day, but luckily I wasn't paying attention enough to really retain anything that happened. Resources for crafting, okay. Well, I guess you craft gun mods or something. The light is so bright, Carol Ann. That's a remake they should have never made. Poltergeist? Oh my god, I didn't watch the whole thing. I flipped through it, like I downloaded it and like kind of pieced through the timeline of it. Holy shit, that movie did not remotely resemble the original as far as quality at all. I fell through the ceiling. The cat is awake. Hopefully he will not demand my attention, as he is known to do. Find a way to fix the NSC power plant. Where is that? Oh, out here. I gotta go this way. And this way. I attribute my map reading ability to Metal Gear, being able to just look at the map and play and get through shit. One, two, where are you? That's a good 1-2 punch right there. All games should have telekinetic powers. Even Grand Theft Auto. I was gonna start Watch Dogs, but I have not yet. I wanted to get this in first, since it's more of a recent game. Whoa, okay. Can I catch those? Probably not immediately. I'm sure that's a perk I'm gonna have to pick up to catch rockets. Alright, now, which way was I going? This way. Oh wait, can I, is there anything? No, it's just a staircase. It's just a staircase. It doesn't go anywhere. Alright, so I gotta go through ventilation. Is that what it's telling me? So I still can't go in here, right? That's a no-no. Or can I just evade past it? Is that what it's... That was great. Probably not, right? No. Alright. We're not gonna risk it. If I get hurt just walking into the doorway, then I'm not gonna waste my time with it. Big no-go. Big no-go. That's a classic no-go situation. How do I get over there? Alright. Can I? Do I go through this door? Yes. And then to the right. But I can't go through this door because it's locked. So I go here. And down here. And... Okay, so I'm passing this again. I gotta get in there. Okay, I gotta get into that circle room. But I don't know how I'm supposed to get into this room. There seems to be a hallway. Huh. I want to go this way. Well, hopefully, by me getting lost, you will eventually find your way. Don't lose your way! Has anyone watched Kill la Kill? Has anyone in this room watched Kill la Kill? If you haven't, you're fucking up. You're fucking up. I'm not a big anime guy, so if I'm telling you to watch an anime, you should watch that anime. Because holy shit. As far as, like, I really... You know, that's another thing I really appreciate about anime, is that a lot of them... you've played Kill la Kill. That's not the same thing. That's not the same thing. That's not the same thing. You can't play an anime, stupid. That was mean. A little rude. Whatever. No, yeah, it's the show. It's only like 8.5 hours long if you watch the whole thing. So you can get through the whole thing in the course of a day if you have nothing else better to do with your time, like I don't right now. Sorry, somebody distracted me on Facebook. Wow, I really do say a lot. I'm not realizing it until right this fucking second. There it is again. Kill la Kill is, yeah, all the music in Kill la Kill is amazing. That's what I'm saying. You gotta watch that show. It's Don't Lose Your Way. There's so many different versions of it too. Should I go to the executive sector? Sure, why not? Kill la Kill. The plot's great. Like it's of course it's an anime, so it's fucking crazy, right? It's fucking anime bullshit. But the heart that you can hear in the characters' dialogue as they go and as the story progresses, I thought was extremely well done. I have like the Funimation network, and I know there's a bunch of shit on there that I haven't watched yet, but that's definitely a standout show to me, was Kill la Kill. Like, I'm definitely gonna have to watch that again from beginning to end. What else? I just recently got into Transformers last year, and it has bridged into this year. And let me tell you, there's a lot of fucking Transformers. A lot of fucking Transformers. G1 is okay, and that's when you kind of learn that the Autobots are fucking stupid. Optimus Prime is a terrible fucking leader. Those live-action movies are also fucking... they get worse as they go. First one's great, and then they just get shittier and shittier. That last one, besides Bumblebee's great, but the one right before Bumblebee, the two with Mark Wahlberg, oh my god, they are unwatchable. Me and my girlfriend watched both of them back to back, and I couldn't tell you what happened in which one. What am I doing? I completely forgot what I'm supposed to do. Okay, I have to go downstairs anyway, right? Is that the only elevator? I'm guessing. So I guess let me go back down the elevator. Or wait, I can fast travel, right? Oh, what's this? Abilities. Oh, that's what I'm supposed to... Okay. Hey guys, I found what I'm supposed to use the ability points on. Well, I have 6, right? So let's Let's get all these. I found out how to upgrade, everyone. I figured it out. I'm a professional video gamesman. Okay. I like how the guy who's played this game didn't clue me into that.
Obviously, you never read the P6 data.
Astral constructs? What's that? Oh, that's... What? Oh, okay, so I picked up a different... I heard the Shatter's good. I'm gonna try that. I'm getting all kinds of achievements right now, or trophies. Hot Chivos. Oh, wow. Obscured weapon mod. Common. I don't know what this is supposed to do. Ammo efficiency. Shatter projectile choke. Spin rate of fire boost. Reload efficiency. Shatter recoil efficiency. Energy boost. Upgrade materials. Board countermeasures? What is this? Shatter maneuvers. I don't know what any of this is. Kill enemies and servers with shatter mode. Is this? Oh, this is like challenges. Can I accept all of these? That's what I'm gonna do. What's this outfit? Can you tell me that? This Astral Dive? Why does she have this? I'm not gonna switch to it. Is that supposed to be like some endgame shit? Okay, where do I want to go? Okay, so I don't have any fast travel points down there, so I'm pretty sure... Oh, even you don't know. So I guess let me go back downstairs, assuming that that's how you orient in this building. If there even are stairs. Yeah, Kill la Kill is fucking amazing. Transformers is, depending on what you watch. Like, Beast Wars I still think is amazing. Beast Machines is eh. Transformers Armada is pretty good. Everything that comes after Armada is kind of shitty with Energon and Cybertron. Gen 1 is kind of hit and miss. Honestly, once you make it up to the movie, the show kind of takes a dive because all the cast is different. Because Optimus is dead, Megatron's dead, Starscream's dead, so like all the good ones are gone. Kind of like the live action movies too. I watch so much stuff, it's hard to keep track of everything. Takes a dive Fridays after 5. Except now, because the aquarium just furloughed everybody. I know, I learned what the word furlough means this week, so I've definitely learned something. Oh, okay, yeah, I like that. It's like a shotgun. Alright, what's in here? Is there anything in here? Well, if they're not from Baltimore, they're not going to get it. They aren't seeing those commercials. Pre-order this game by chance? No, I literally just bought it yesterday. I could show you the digital receipt. So I'm even more confused. But when I bought it, it did say bundle. But I don't think it came with the season pass. I don't think it came with the DLC. I don't think it came with anything. So I don't understand why I have an extra costume. Do I need to activate this? Oh, I did, so... Okay, let's try this again. I am already lost. Kids down for a nap. Nice one. Definitely hop back on again. Oh, absolutely. It was a pleasure to have you on and around. I'm sure this will not be our only encounter. Have fun putting your children to sleep. I'm sure that's just the bee's knees. My cat does that by himself, so I never have to do that. Mine came with a suit too. So then, yeah, I don't know what's up then. Oh, there's a guy. forgetting I have this dodge. Okay, so when you go back into an area, there will be bad guys, so that's why I should try not to leave areas unless I know I've done everything. Good to know, good to know, good to know, good to know, good to know. It's like Dark Souls. I also thought about getting back into Dark Souls 3. I never really got farther than the intro of that. I think like the first boss, and then I stopped. So maybe I'll get back into that. Maybe I'll try Bloodborne again, although I don't know if I really want to go through all that Bloodborne again. Okay, janitor's office. I don't want to be here, right? Because this is where I started. He was in here, okay. But do I want to go through there? Maybe not. How the fuck? There's a thing, I wish I could move the thing on the map. It's like, I feel like I know where I'm supposed to go. I don't want to wander around aimlessly. I feel like that's boring for people to have to sit there, but that's the only thing I can do right now. Okay, have I gone through this door? Yes, because I've broken that shit. Okay. Okay, this is red. This is a good sign. I mean, it's a bad sign, but it's a good sign, right? That I'm supposed to go this direction? Maybe? Is there a door? Okay, I haven't been here. Figured it out, guys. Launched exclusive outfits for players who bought Control PS4, Astral Dive suit, and the Urban Response gear. I don't seem to have that. So I guess maybe on PlayStation when I bought the sale bundle, it had the launch day stuff. It's a good find. It's a good Google in there. An object of power escaped the Panopticon a couple weeks ago, and they want everyone to keep an eye out for it. So if anyone sees a merry-go-round horse... Hey, what? I already got the merry-go-round. Hey guys, I found that already. Who should I file this report to? It's in a room. It's in a white room with stuff in it. You should go look for it. There's just a dude standing in here. Oh, he's got one of them things, an HRA. Weird, I could barely hear her. I could barely hear her over... Oh, thank God I got subtitles on. Yeah, it definitely has a vibe to it. Like, the red light definitely, yeah, that too. When the words pop up, it's a very, it's very cool. But, yeah, the red light definitely has a cool look to it as well. So, this is where I'm supposed to be, I think. Speak to Security Chief Erish in the security booth. Where is the security booth? Security booth is probably not up here. Security booth is probably down where the people are. Probably in there where it says security. Yeah. I'm gonna bet. Hey!
Hey! Chief
Hey.
Arish, FBC Security.
Chief Arish.
You in a safe room?
Hey lady, what you doing down here with the things and the stuff and the scary peoples?
They all have HRAs. We're on the same side.
Are we?
My name is Jesse Faden. I'm here to perform the directorial override to get the lockdown lifted.
Yeah, Chief Arish, FBC Security. I'm just... Oh, hang on, you're the new director. It's a pleasure. Ma'am.
Let's skip the formalities, please.
Right. Faden. Ma'am.
Is it just me, or is everybody's bottom jaw 2 inches slightly to the right than it should be? Like, everybody when they talk, it looks like they're kind of Stallone talking a little bit. You know what I mean? Like the guy from Heroes, who kind of like talks out of the side of his mouth versus like straight on.
It's what we call the power plant. You know, the big rumbling metal thing.
Oh, his teeth are fucked up.
Salvador, head of security, asked me to protect it in case of an attack. See, what's inside is dangerous. But Dr. Darling seemed to know it would be a target.
Darling? He's here?
No,
Darling.
a few days ago, before everything went to hell.
Yeah, everyone's a little Mickey.
He was ranting about vulnerabilities and how he only had one large-scale HRA, but that he needed it somewhere else. Still, at least he gave us these personal HRAs before he left. Hey, did I mention that he was tearing his clothes off? Crazy dude.
Darling knew the hiss was coming.
Listen, I love playing 20 questions as much as the next guy, but we have got to get the water and electrical systems repaired before this baby blows. I'll have my guys unlock the doors out of here for you.
I'll take care of it. You stay and keep the hiss away from the plant if you can.
The hiss? That's what we're calling him? Oh, that's catchy. Oh, listen, the radios aren't working, so if you find my boss Salvador out there, could you please ask him what the plan is? I'm sure he will have one by now.
I'll keep an eye out for him.
He sure has a lot of faith in his boss.
Try to stay alive.
That's advice.
When the converters and coolant pumps are working again, we should be able to get this baby back down to a safe temperature. I hope.
Oh man, he's got so much stuff to talk about.
What do you know about the hiss?
Not much, only what I've seen. Well, they use the same tactics that Marshall and Salvador taught us, which makes me think that the hiss haven't completely erased the people inside, which is a pretty fucking horrible thought. Or they're just using whatever they find in their victims' heads. In any case, they are really eager to get inside the power plant.
Why do you think that is?
Shit, I don't know. They want to make my life harder?
I gotta pee. Alright, give me a second. I don't want to take the microphone in there with me. Maybe next time. I'm back.
What do you do here, Urish?
Security chief of the maintenance sector. I make sure all the weird shit down here doesn't bother me. It's cool. Learned everything I know from Salvador.
Has anyone in this room right now ever seen the movie called Eega? Spelled E-E-G-A? It's a Indian/Bollywood movie. Has anyone seen that? I've seen it multiple times. No? Oh, okay. I might have told you about this movie, but it's about a guy who gets murdered and he gets reincarnated as a housefly and takes revenge on the bad guy who killed him because the bad guy's moving in on the girl that he liked. And the fly takes revenge and tries to kill this dude. It's fucking funny, but it's also like action-packed. It's probably on YouTube with subtitles. I definitely recommend looking it up.
Sounds like secrets are standard operating procedure.
Eega.
Yeah, it's all part of the job.
It was called something else when I saw it at Otakon a few years ago.
What do you know about the service?
Not much. The thing is director only. Salvador told me by the time he saw Trench use it. Sounds like that gun can do some...
I love weed. Yes, I do. Grinding up some for later. I can't imagine playing this game if I was fucked up.
Given the circumstances, I'd say new is our best bet.
Exhaust all conversation options.
Do you know this Ahti guy?
Of course. He's my favorite coffee break buddy. Dude has got some crazy stories.
It's like Hide on The Office. Good hand, strong heart.
Any idea where he's from?
I'm guessing Sweden.
He's from where he's from. But there are just some stones that are better left unturned, you know?
You work at a Bureau of Intelligence, buddy. How do you not know where your janitor is from? Especially if you're working for security. Shouldn't you know where everybody's from?
Right.
How does that not make... How does... What? Like, what? If I'm working for security for a paranormal thing, I'm fucking getting dossiers on everybody in triplicate. Hey Simon, I got your message, yeah. Someone in the sector is asking about Ahti. Just tell him you'll handle it and leave it at that. Under no circumstances should any personnel intervene with his day-to-day routine. I told you everything I know about him so you could better deal with his old habits, but yes, it's still very much classified. Oh, so never mind. Fuck me, right? Also, I saw your report about the quarry worker who wandered into the Foundation. Detaining him was the right move. We'll figure out what he saw before we decide on the next steps. Cheers, Lynn. P.S. In case you hadn't noticed, something is up between Trench and Darling. I know this isn't your strong suit, but try your best to stay out of it. Yeah, plot. But, oh, hey, you guys are normal! But you have those things. Never mind. I thought you didn't have the HRAs. See, another cool thing about this game is, like, you could just make an HRA seemingly very easily, and that could be your cosplay at a convention or something. You're just somebody from Control. Alright. I hear an alarm. Fix the coolant pumps, fix the energy converters. Pumps are to the left. Converters are to the right. Hell yeah, take advantage of that. Get that shit. $38.99 is better than $60, I'll tell you that. It's not quite 30, but you're really only paying like $8 more than I paid, so that's a deal. Get that shit. Get it right now. Purchase it right now. Whip out your credit card. You know what? Even put the numbers. I'll buy it for you. Put the credit card numbers and everything in the chat. I'll do it for you. I can't guarantee nothing nefarious will go on. But, you know, life's about risk. Who shot me? I mix up the shoot button and the force power button a lot. Yeah, you see all that chugging? Look at that. Ooh. Look at that chugging. It would not surprise me if this is the game that breaks my PS4. Tomasi! Tomasi Champy! He's dead. I killed him. Or was he already dead? We'll never know. Energy converters! They convert energy. That's what they do. That's their purpose in life. Like, you can just rip shit out of the wall. That's fucking dope. That's just... Look at that. How cool is that? That's fucking dope as shit. Look at that. Ugh. This game. Why did you pick up the cardboard box? The metal one was right on top. Oh god, 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 oh god. I forgot I have that. There's only one puzzle here I remember, and I know it involved one of these boxes and a weird, one of those weird ball things where you gotta trap it in a room or something. That's the only thing I remember from watching your playthrough. But there's a lot of these little cubes in here. Okay. Little spore thing. Can I go in here? Nope. Okay. Big no-go. What do I need this for, I wonder? Okay, maybe I don't need it for this room. Oh, that's right. Up there. You know, I'm really glad you also don't have to, like, be really specific where you throw that shit. Like, it kind of auto-targets for the most part, which is great.
It's right up. You need to fix it before the old Twig bats inside the plant has a sick fit.
Can I sneak up on these dudes? I was gonna try to see if I could, like, melee kill them, but I guess I don't have a melee, right? So... Oh, what's that? A collectible at a time like this? Oh, it's a new mission. Shotguns are always better. Whoa! I forgot about the dodge button. I just like throwing shit at people. This is great. I don't understand a fucking thing about the plot, but the fucking throwing mechanics, I love them. I love it. Oh, you got lucky. Not you, though.
You're dead. You're also dead.
Ritual impulse. I got a lot of these glowing cubes everywhere. Epic. So many game stores now. Epic, Steam, PlayStation, Xbox, Switch, Good Old Games, Humble Bundle. Well, I guess they just really sell stuff. I think that GeForce thing, right? There's a GeForce thing now. There's Stadia till that gets shut down. 5 launchers. Yeah, it's fucking cluttering up my goddamn PC. 7. Well, that's even worse. And they're all different. Like, I think I have Witcher 3 on PC on everything. I think I have it on Good Old Games, Steam, everything. Between that and Metal Gear Solid, I have it on, like, every fucking console. Yeah, Universal Launcher would be nice, but it took till 2020 for us to get competent cross-play among certain multiplayer games, so I don't think we're going to see anything like that anytime soon. Everybody's too interested in creating their own fan base to selectively be their fans versus just fans overall. That's the weird thing about the gaming industry. It's like, I guess it's like all the other industries really, but like, you can't just be a core fan. You have to be a fan of a specific thing. Like wrestling, right? Like you have to be, you could only be a WWE fan or an AEW fan or this fan or that fan. You can't be just a wrestling fan. They won't let you. And even I'm surprised even still I see people ragging on people for playing on Xbox versus PlayStation versus PC. It's like, bro, if you're playing video games, just shut the fuck up. It's all the same thing. Do some games look better on some things? Of course. Just like some TVs look better than some things. But, like, why do we have to get so fucking anal about who plays what how? That's why I hate people.
Now let's fix the pumps and water flow.
I like everything. Like, if it plays a fucking video game, I'll play it. I have this little fucking handheld thing. I don't even know what it's called. I couldn't even tell you who made it, but I got it at a Target store for $30. It's a little handheld thing, and it's got a whole bunch of Sega Genesis games on it, and it has SD input, and you can just put anything that's the right game format on there. So I have like Super Nintendo games and Game Gear games and all that other shit on there, and that's amazing. And it's not any major branded console. Like, that's fucking cool. And, like, with Nintendo having the online pass... Where am I supposed to go for this? Oh, it's, like, way away. I don't know why I have that mission. Xbox for so long did me fine. Never owned a PS, but if the games I'll play it. First gaming system was an Atari. Yeah, as a little kid, my earliest memory of having a video game console was... oh, wow, look at all this shit. We had an Atari... But the thing I remember getting a Sega Genesis for Christmas. Yeah, Xbox Game Pass is great. I just played Shadow of War on there, and Gears 5. I finished with that. Yeah, they have so much stuff on there. It's fucking crazy, and they just keep adding stuff. Like, I saw they added Kingdom Hearts 3, so I really want to get into that soon too. I never had a Saturn. I got a Sega Genesis for Christmas. I think I was like 3, maybe, and I remember playing Sonic the Hedgehog to death. Can I change mission? Okay, I can. I need this. Yeah, Sega Genesis was the first one I mean, we had the Atari, but the Genesis was the real first console I considered to be mine, and I remember playing practically anything that would come out on it that my parents would get me, because we didn't really have a lot of money growing up, but they did right by me for sure. And then it was... The Sega Genesis was kind of it for our family until I decided I wanted to get a PlayStation, and I had to pay for that myself. So I remember saving up my allowance to get a PlayStation. And then I had to, ever since that, I had to buy the PlayStation 2, and then I bought a 64 right as the GameCube came out, so, like, I got that kind of cheap. I got a GameCube right as the Wii came out, so I got that kind of cheap. But I never really used anything on the GameCube. Like, all my friends had a GameCube, so I kind of just played stuff on theirs, and by the time I finally bought mine, I never really used it except for, like, maybe Day of Reckoning and WrestleMania 19. Like, I had both Metroid Prime games, but I never made any progress in them at all. What was I supposed to be doing? Oh, yeah. Cool. Pumps this way. And then, yeah, like I bought PS3, PS4, all that stuff. So I have a PS4, an Xbox One, a Nintendo Switch, and a PC. And a phone, cell phone. But I don't play a lot of mobile games. Video games are great. I don't know why people used to give gamers a hard time. Especially now that we're like... I'm basically a patriot and a hero right now. Because I'm not going outside. I'm in home. Playing video games. I bought a Wii from Target. It wasn't my first check because I had already been there for a while. But I only remember... Oh shit. I played Smash on the Wii. And... shit. There's a lot going on right there. I played Smash on the Wii, but honestly, the game I played the most on the Wii was Harvey Birdman, Attorney at Law, which is mostly just like a point-and-click, kind of Phoenix Wright-ish kind of game from Adult Swim, and that was, like, I barely used my Wii. In fact, I remember waiting outside of work when I worked at Target to get the Wii before I had to work later that day. All for me to ever, like, just rarely use it. It was such a waste, but I guess that's part of the experience, right? I never waited for a console other than that. Actually, no, that's a lie. When the first original Nintendo, the blocky Nintendo DS came out, I remember going to Target early to get that. And I worked there at the time. I remember my dad brought me up there real early. And that was before I realized that, like, console launches sometimes... You know, you wait outside and get nothing until the Wii. Everybody wanted that fucking Wii. And they only ever played Wii Bowling or Mario Kart. And ain't nothing wrong with Wii Bowling, you know, it's a fine product, but... The demand for that fucking thing was crazy. I used to have people in almost every day. Do you have the Wii? Do you have the Wii? Do you have the Wii? No. When are you gonna get in it? I don't know, it's on high demand. But I need it, I want it, I need it, I want it. But then other people would come in, hey, do you have the Willy? The what? The Willy? Oh, you mean the Wii? Because you can't read? I remember I had a lady one time, came in, asked for the WW2. I was like, World War II. She's like, oh, the Wii. And, like, a lot of old people, when they came to buy it, they'd be like, oh, look, I have no idea what this is. I just know that I'm supposed to get it. It's like, what? What? It was, like, $250 when it first launched. Could you imagine going into a place and spending $250 on something you don't even know what it is? It's just that people have told you that you should get it? Like, that's fucking crazy. That's a lot of money. 250 bones. That shit was nuts back in the day. And then when we would get them, people would lie. I remember, it's like, I would always joke with about this one dude when he came in. He's like, I'm getting mine! I'm getting mine! It's like he had showed up after people were lining up and stuff. And, you know, we only had enough for the people that had lined up. And he's just like, I'm getting mine! I came, so I'm getting mine! And spoiler, he didn't get his. Anyone get the new Mini NES or SNES? I didn't get either of those, mostly just because with the Nintendo Online thing, most of those games are on there, I think, so I can just play them on my Switch. And I was never a Nintendo or Super Nintendo kid growing up, so I didn't really have the nostalgia of, like, I guess I wanted to buy one mostly because I was like, I never had one of these as a kid, so it'd be nice. But at this point, if I can play the games, I'll just play the games. Like, I have Super Mario World on my PC. There's an everything Mini. There's PlayStation Mini, Genesis Mini, Super Nintendo Mini, Nintendo Mini, Atari Mini. I think there's a ColecoVision Mini. And the rumor of the 64 Mini is coming, but people are always like, oh, they should put this on the Mini. It's like, it's a third-party game. They're not going to put it on there. You can't put fucking WWF No Mercy on the 64 Mini. You have to pay the WWE for that. They're not going to do that.
Did you hear that? It's a sentient force capable of communicating. I checked, and there's no way of ever installing this furnace. I believe that. Oh, so what? What do you eat? I see. I'll try to find some.
GoldenEye. You can't put GoldenEye on there either. That's a rare game. I will say though, I definitely appreciate the PlayStation Mini when that launched, and I'm sure it's still like this now. But when you go to play Metal Gear Solid, and you get to the part where you need to find out Meryl's radio signature, if you look on the back of the PlayStation Mini box, it's the 140.15 transmission, and it says Meryl, just like the back of the CD case. So at least they did that right. I know that the PlayStation Mini had a lot of PAL versions of games, so so they didn't run right. Like, I know Tekken didn't run right. But, at least they did right by Metal Gear. You got the everything mini. Is this the trash in front of the furnace that it was telling me to do? I'm pretty sure there's a mission that said I had to do something with this. Like a side mission. Yeah, burn the trash around the furnace. I'm guessing this is the furnace trash. Because that looks like a furnace, so... But it looks like there's a progress bar. I don't know if I'm filling it. I don't know if I'm doing this right. Probably not. It says clear the trash around the furnace, and that looks like a furnace, but this little progress bar doesn't really seem like it's... If that is a progress bar, it's not filling up. I'm trapped in a box, guys. Or, I'm not anymore, but I was. I'm throwing this in there. Later, skater. Do what you gotta do. Raise your child, or whatever. Alright, let me go back to that other mission that I'm actually supposed to be doing here. Fix the NSC cooling pumps. Okay, there's an open thing over there. So I guess I need to get up there and dodge over that way. I think. Alright, let's see if this works. Nope, alright. Maybe I gotta break that first. Try it again just to be sure. Oh, it seems like there's something up there too.
By crash, did Ati mean barrels full of hazardous biological material?
Oh, she just commented on it, so maybe that's... Yep, that's what I'm supposed to do. That makes sense.
That's what Ati wants, and I'll get it done.
Okay, I feel better about this side mission now. I was confused. I was like, they said burn trash, and I'm burning trash, but it's... Radioactive, radioactive. More barrels. More barrels. More barrels. More barrels? More barrels! Any more barrels? More barrels. Oh, okay, there's a second level to this. I need that for something. Get in there. I need one more. Mail to complaint.
Hey Bozer, get this. The accounting department still says they haven't received any expense reports. They say the receipts probably got lost in the mail tubes because of a shift or a threshold or some such fuckery that if I don't have the originals, they can't verify my expenses for reimbursement. So such bullshit. Why do we even use these fucking tubes if they just spit our mail out in some other goddamn dimension? Just venting here before I make a formal complaint. Useless pieces of shit. Hey, there's the last one. Climbing the steps with a barrel in my hands, gonna throw it into this here furnace. Hey, I did it. So now I need to work on the pumps. How do I work on the pumps? How do I work on the pumps? Am I even in the right room? Probably not. No. I think I need to be able to fly to get in there. Which I know you can do at some point. Oh, weird. What the fuck? I honestly didn't think climbing that was gonna work. Well, there's a TV in there. Can I not open this gate? Come on. There's a staircase or something on the other side. I wonder if I can... Is it over there? I don't think so. Alright, what's down here? Whoa! A ladder, but I don't know how to get... Maybe I gotta go down here? Yeah, I gotta go through this little passageway to get to where I need to go. That TV must be important later. Maybe not important, but maybe I just can't get to it yet.
We need to hurry.
Doot doot doot. Uh-oh. Woo! NSC coolant pumps. Get a box. Oh shit. Uh-oh. Wow, couldn't even hit him once. Got him that time. So much stuff to do. Alright, so every time I add one of those things, it brings more bad guys. Where are they? Where are they? Where are they? I hear them. Where? Oh, there you are. Okay, I like the quick change between weapons, it's very convenient. Okay, I'm sure that's a pump thing over there. Yeah, everything in this game is a real nice way of breaking.
Shit. What now?
My old enemy, the Glock, is blocking the pipes.
The Glock.
We need to deal with that. He is very clever. He's trying to sneak in. We caught him caught with his hand in the fist trap.
Him. The Clog is a him? Is a sentient clog? That sounds terrible. A sentient clog. Whoa! Alright. Did that do it?
What the hell is that? Oh, that's the most disgusting thing I've ever seen.
It's shrinking. Alright, I guess that was what I was supposed to do. Whoa, it's pooping! It's pooping! Oh god! It pooped on me. I need health. I need health. Did I already come this way? Alright. Shoot the polyps! Kill the cancer! Is that it? Did that do it? Dodge efficiency? That sounds like something I want. Zooming through hallways. with a telekinetic gun that can do things. Doo doo doo. That sounded good.
I don't like that sound.
Where's that coming from?
Let's go lift the lockdown.
Now we won't blow up. I really would have thought this room would have been filled with bad guys. Oh, never mind. That was a bad idea. I'm probably gonna die here. Don't get hit, don't get hit, don't get hit. Oh man, am I just low on health for this whole part? That's gonna suck. Like, I don't want to hop down there. But I also lost visual. Oh, there he is over there. You get a shield back? That sucks. Oh, not what I wanted to do. Take a board. Take another board. Oh shit. No, 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 no. Well, you came back at the great time, because I'm fighting the heavy gunner. What? Hey! Now I can collect the health and not die. Whew. Alright, I think I'm gonna go for another maybe half hour. Close this thing around 2. It's like 1:25 now. That way I'll be at a solid 4 hours, which I'll feel pretty accomplished about. Wait, these are bad guys. Look at that slowdown. Wow, competent AI. You don't really see that much in games. The AI in Gears 5 for your support sucks. I remember I did a boss fight in Gears 5 where the AI guy they have with you didn't do a goddamn thing. I must have died like 18 times during that fight.
shit. Ooh, it's chugging. Performance is chugging a bit. Kill the bad ones. Oh, okay, it won't cleanse it. Whoa! Thought if I cleansed it, it would just kill everybody. No such luck. That's one of ours. Who's left alive? The guy shooting at me. Aha! Is that it? Lift the internal lockdown using the directional override. I guess that would be in the maintenance room? Oh yeah, it says maintenance room. Right on. Yeah. Alright, I'm in here. That door opened. That box has stuff in it. Getting all these weapon mods. Threshold remnants. There's a thing right here. Thresholds. Oldest house is a place in flux. Thresholds appear with no warning. What the threshold will contain is a question we can only answer once it manifests. The widely accepted theory is that thresholds are dimensions vibrating on a blank frequency different from our own. When these frequencies match, the threshold will manifest in the oldest house, which acts as a blank. Others theorize thresholds are parallel universes or possibly our own reality at a different point in time. Some believe our collection of altered materials affects the house or attracts the thresholds. We do know for certain that thresholds are not permanent. Eventually their frequency will shift. Some believe Earth itself is just another threshold connected to the oldest house, which is actually rooted in some other reality. This theory, while impossible to prove, causes blank in those who learn of it. So it actively died. Do you understand any of that? Me neither. Well, they don't want me to go that way. Do they want me to go this way? Black rock processing. I'm gonna guess no. Thresholds. Okay, I think I know where this goes eventually, because I'd recognize this carpet, so I can't do any. That's like endgame shit, so I can't do anything in there now. I can't go through that door. I can go back the way I came, so let's go this way. I gotta imagine I'm going the right direction, right? I gotta be. I gotta be. I gotta be. Whoa, okay. Don't do that again. I think I've said that every time I've done that, though, so I really don't learn from my mistakes. Security check. Can't go in there, it's just a little forward. What's up there? Just broke through that wall like I was a goddamn Hulk. Tennessee report warning.
Trench is on the warpath about this Tennyson Fort thing. He wants to know who wrote it, and he wants to know yesterday. Whoever did is going to get crucified. I don't know if it was one of you guys, and I don't want to know. I'm not super keen on leading a witch hunt. Just tell everyone in the sector to keep their heads down. Best not be where anyone's radar right now. You know, I tell you, not even counting all the weird shit we deal with, this place can be a downright hostile work environment sometimes. I want to know if in government jobs, like an FBI or something like that, they really use the term, I need it yesterday. Like, what? That's why I like in the office when he's like, oh, I need it, and I need it yesterday. Why didn't you call me yesterday? I told you how bored I was. Well, this isn't ominous. Okay. I don't think I can do anything in here. Oh, I did not want to do that, but I did, because the map was open, so I'm gonna die. So it turns out when the map's open, if you hit circle, you'll dash forward. And don't do that near a ledge, because you'll fall. I make these mistakes so that you guys don't have to. Oh boy. It's a good game though. I dig it. I think you'll have a lot of fun with it, Beowulf. If you don't, that's your fault. Because the game is giving you every opportunity to be fun. To be enjoyable. Well, hopefully yours doesn't chug as much as mine seems to have some performance issues. But this is a PS4 Basic, not a Pro, so that might also be why. Well, you figure a lot of people are using the internet right now, so it might just be that the traffic is heavy for everybody. Like, I'm honestly surprised my stream has held out this good quality this whole time. I would have thought it would have dipped after a couple hours. Like, we're going on 4 hours now, and it still says excellent on my end. But maybe it's because I'm also only streaming at 720, so it doesn't have to buffer that much compared to a 1080, but HD is HD as far as I'm concerned. Okay, I need to go to the NSC control room. Which I think in order for me to do that, I have to jump down here. Am I going the right direction? That is the game we're playing today. Am I? Energy converters? I don't think I need. I think this is what I need to go into this room. Yes? No. I don't. No. This can't be right. No, this is not right. Let's do this. Let's see if this works. If I turn in here, okay, this is where I'm supposed to be. Right? Yeah. Well, clearly I must be going the right way because I'm getting exposition. Yeah, okay, this is where I'm supposed to be. What do I gotta hit? Is it in here? No? Is it up there? Is it up here? I hear voices. It's a little confusing. Okay, I've already been in this room, but I don't know if this is where I need to be. Wow, I missed every shot. Have I opened this yet? Yes, I have been in here.
Maybe I gotta go up? Because I'm getting bad guys, but I don't know if that's because I'm in this room again, where there are bad guys before, or if I'm actually supposed to be in here. I'm guessing this is right. We're gonna go with this is right. Fuck, I keep getting hit by them rockets. Okay, everybody. So, alright, what's in here? Control room. That's where I want to be. Weird. It's a game called Control, and they need me to go to the control room. Upcoming game reminder. What? Next game is Wednesday at 8, usual spot. Hazard owes me $20. Irish still on a fucking winning streak. Someone please figure out how he's cheating. Thompson suspended for a game because of that shady dealing incident. Guy, I owe you $60. I brought beers last time, so it's Hepstunstall's turn. Remus. A lot of interesting names. 90 megabytes a second, which should be around 400, 600. Yeah, that's definitely a jump, or a drop, sitting at 500 now, so I'm not too sure what's going on. Download at 30, but that's better than the 5 I was getting before. Yeah, I'm probably going to call it by 2, so you won't miss much. Yeah, I've been surprised my internet's been holding out this week, or the last couple weeks. You know, with everything going on and everything, I would have figured that everything would be lagging or slow, but so far I have BIOS from Verizon and they've been pretty good to me. Like even right now with this streaming, I have the Twitch control panel open on my PC so I can see all the comments, but I'm streaming from my PS4. Both are wireless and not having any problems. Of course, now that I say that, I'll probably start to experience problems. Comcast. Oh, I have nothing against Comcast, but when we first moved into this house, the previous person who lived here had an outstanding bill, so we couldn't get service here until that was taken care of, which was weird. So we just opted to go with BIOS, and I much prefer being with BIOS. Yeah, it was very weird. We didn't understand it at the time, but they were just like, yeah, you owe us like $1,000. We're like, we don't owe you shit. They're like, well, that address does. We're like, well, that person doesn't live there anymore.
Forces contained.
Ooh. The gun is a key. And it opened up that elevator. What is that? Sign of things to come?
That's it. The other sector should be open now. I think it's time I told Emily why I'm here. I'll risk it. You two should get to know each other.
Okay, so maybe I'll get back to Emily and then call it there. So let me look around to make sure I'm not missing anything in here. I guess I could fast travel, but why? Yeah, the Comcast thing was weird. I don't understand it. We tried appealing to them, but they were very firm in their stance of like, no, this address says it was money, so we can't waive it. So you can have the person who is the problem contact us. But like, we were like, dude, what? We can't do that. Janitors have the sector elevators this way. Already been in here, right? Pretty sure. Yeah, I recognize that big yellow thing. Well, if the elevator's over here... Button!
I don't know where I want to go. Executive sector? $10 and I've been streaming for 4 hours. I don't know if I'll make it to 10 minutes though. See if I get to Emily. What's gonna happen? Whew, sleepy. Not really. Sleeping too much lately, actually. I've only been out of work for 2 days, but it feels like a lot longer.
3 hours. I remember one time I streamed for, I felt like 6 hours. So I remember trying to upload it to YouTube, I had to break it up into like 4 or 5 parts. You've been out 3 weeks, fuck. I can't imagine. But at least you're doing something new now, so hey, you got something to occupy your time. Yeah, this is where I'm supposed to be. Boardroom.
Jesse, you made it. And you lifted the internal lockdown. Let's talk, Emily.
Alright, let's go through this dialogue stuff and then I might call it.
Listen, Emily.
Yeah. Our company flat out was like, we're not going to pay you, so file for unemployment. But they're still covering us for insurance, but it's a furlough, so hopefully that means that when all this blows over, we got our jobs back, but I won't know until it happens. I liked my job. That was a fun job. Like, it was fun to go to work. It was barely a job.
The slides created doorways to other places. Bad things happened.
Her brother, Dylan.
Came through. That's all she gets. The rest stays locked inside.
But we found help. Through one of the doorways, we met something.
What?
A being.
A being? What kind of being?
It's hard to describe, but she helped us.
Is it sure?
We managed to turn the projector off. The bad things that came through the doorways were gone. After that, your people came. Tried to grab us. I ran away.
But they took your brother.
They got it.
I left them behind.
Bureau agents took your brother?
Yes. He
Why?
covered it up. No one believed me. I just want to find Dylan. I've been looking for him ever since.
What happened to the slide projector? It sounds like another object of power.
I thought you took it. The Bureau. Along with Dylan.
I've never heard of it. But around here, I assume everything's classified. You know, I looked into the ordinary AWE case files after you mentioned it. Trench and Darling were both involved.
Bum bum bum.
A large area of the containment sector was reserved for it. The case hasn't been active for a long time. I have no idea if anything's still there.
Can you tell me more about this being you found?
Let's hope you two get along.
She's been with me ever since Ordinary.
What?
In my head. She led me to you. I call her Polaris.
Like the X-Men?
As in a guiding star. Did Polaris know about the Hiss? If she got you in here in spite of the lockdown, she's very powerful. Which may help explain your test results. Your readings are incredible, Jesse. Now, cross-referencing them with the database, I found 2 matches in Darling's old classified files. Unfortunately, I can't access them beyond the file codes. But one was P6, referring to a prime candidate for a potential future bureau director. This was logged years ago.
Dylan. Is that Dylan?
The other match is on
Well, they
something
called
called Hedron,
you the director,
which
so it's
must be
probably you.
connected to these Hedron resonance amplifiers somehow. All I know is that Marshall went to the research sector to secure the HRA production after the Hiss first attacked.
So, Marshall seems like our best lead on Dylan.
I need to go after her. How can I get to the research sector? Use my key card. The sector elevator will take you there.
Hey, level 3. It's like Metal Gear.
Marshall is the next step. What Emily told me about Ordinary, my powers being connected to things in the Bureau's past. I am so close to something. Do you feel it? Something's coming.
We take turns to come for a visit. I helped you. You owe me now. And when time comes, I will come calling.
Alright. Well, if there was ever a better time for a stopping point, I think that would be it. A lot of exposition. We now know that she has some weird guiding light thing inside of her named Polaris, or at least she calls it Polaris. She's got a brother that is potentially here in this bureau. She was drawn to the bureau. And I gotta find some chick named Marshall. Good to know. Well, let me get to one of those. There's a meditation thing out here, right? Yeah. Let's see what I got 6 ability points it's using. See, that says melee damage. So I must be able to do. Oh, maybe melee is my R1. I don't know. Alright, well, I think I'm going to call it there for right now. I will probably jump back on this either later today or probably tomorrow. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, of course. I like playing video games and I like people watching, just being able to interact. I'm glad that it helped persuade you to get something that you were thinking about getting. So I'm glad I was able to help in that instance. So I'll talk at you the next time, whenever that may be. Enjoy the rest of your day and your virtual job thing and all that jazz. And to anybody else that potentially still watching, listening, take care. Spike your hair. Woo woo woo. You know it. Oh, I hit the wrong button there. And adios.